you fine folk. I hope everyone's having a real good day. Besides for the Ozzy thing, I'm sorry I'm giggling at this. It's more of just like a nervous laughter. Um, I don't even know what to say. Any anime PFPs? I've seen a couple. I'm not really been wanting to throw down and get out of here. Get out of here, you fucking nerds. Anyways, White Tiger, Chad, Freshly Squeezed, Mr. Jones, Mint. Really quick, I just want to say a big thank you to Mint real quick. Milkman, I think that was Evil Rolo. Roasty, formerly known as Rosty. ISO and Jerry Blank. Thank you guys so much. You're too kind. Um, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Nightman, appreciate it. Whew, yeah. I would think that Ozzy dying would be a good enough reason for her to get the day off. Turns out, there's that not really. Um, and so as we all know already, Ozzy died, and this is gonna be hard on all of us, but I think it's gonna be especially hard for Josh. I'm gonna flip it over to Facebook real quick, see what we got going on. So 4 hours ago, this is the first post about it. First of many, I'm sure. Ozzy Osbourne just died. Fuck 2025. I can't. The pain. It's gut wrenching. Now, I think he spelt wrenching wrong, but now is probably not the time to correct him on his grammar. We got some Ozzy song posting. Of course, see you on the other side. Close my eyes forever. I know he's crying. I know this boy is fucking sobbing. Oh, I'm not even sharing the Facebook. Hold on. Oh, let me pull this down. I hate StreamYard. I hate the new StreamYard update. It's gay. It's gay. You're gay. I don't care. But no, phone and Casper is safe right now. That's absolutely true. Yeah, we gotta be violently sobbing. Did he respond yet? He made a Facebook post. Let me go down. I'll read it again. But he said Ozzy Osbourne just died. Fuck 2025. I can't. The pain is gut wrenching. Again, I'm pretty sure he spelled wrenching wrong. But Jesus Christ. So we all know, anyone who's been following long enough, did he fake cry? I've seen nothing. I love that someone's in here speaking Spanish. I cannot someone translate. We know, if you've been following Josh for a good amount of years, you know that he's been talking extensively about how he wants to go when Ozzy goes. And I remember when he saw that Ozzy concert in like 2018, he was saying after the Ozzy concert, nothing else matters, dude. And again, if if you've seen Josh and if you watch him long enough, you know that he wants to die with Ozzy. You you know he wants to be buried with that little cutout of his. Gut wrenching. And so again, I don't wanna be like too giddy on here. I know that Josh is going through a real trying time, and that's funny to a lot of us. I do want to make acknowledgement that he's ugly crying, absolutely. I do want to make acknowledgement that Ozzy Osbourne was a national treasure, and that this is an absolute tragedy. Right? I I just want to say it. I know he's been on Do Josh's live. You better not be fucking with me. Can someone confirm that? Before I go looking. Anyways, I think things are about to change like drastically for Josh. Now that Ozzy's gone, I think the little threads he was holding on by are gonna start to snap. I think Ozzy was that biggest thread. He's not live, thank you, troll. Yeah, get banned from my channel, troll. But it we're gonna see this unfold, and I'm gonna be honest. Josh might not get to it today. He might not get to it tomorrow or the next day. He's drunk right now, absolutely. That we know. That's a for sure. He might not get to it tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. But when he gets on camera, it's going to be the number one thing he talks about. And like I'm really hoping he doesn't turn it on some, my trolls bullied Ozzy to death, dude. What if Josh is fucking dead? Don't say that. Don't say that. He's been posted, so let me see how long ago. 4 hours ago. 4, 3. We got Facebook activity 32 minutes ago. There's no way, right? This is how we'll know he's live. It's through the Facebook post. But in terms of what happens after this, I would like to think like maybe like a drunk stream, but also like I don't know. Josh might completely shut down. I think that I think that this will be harder on him than his own father's death. These are things we've like talked about leading up to it. Um sorry, it's just it's fucking crazy. R.I.P. Ozzy. I was a big Black Sabbath fan as a teenager. That's I feel like that's lame to admit either way. Um it sucks. I was just talking about it the other day how like Josh doesn't know more than 3 Ozzy songs, or has like never taken a look down like the Black Sabbath just albums and everything. He might put out a video and sing in a super depression. Yeah, we might get a drink combo or an RIP video. So I want to say that if any time during this stream Josh posts, we're immediately on it. We're dropping like whatever it is at hand. What's my favorite album? Probably Sabotage. And then Master of Reality is pretty good. Sorry. Just favorite Ozzy songs are all of them. Yeah, if you ask him, he'll say all of them. I feel like maybe like 5 years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, Josh would have actually been able to tell you like a precise song or an album or something like that. Volume 4, yeah, Volume 4 is pretty good. They were on a lot of coke when they wrote that. Kelly Osbourne inspired mead. Yeah, absolutely. Ozempic mead. So I feel like if Josh doesn't put himself on camera, we're not going to be able to see the process of his grieving. But I really hope he ends up putting himself on camera. I think that's something that will benefit us, but will also make him feel like less alone. I think it'll be better for his healing process, due to the fact that he's spent most of his adult life on a webcam. I think he should just honestly fire up a stream and just try to talk about how he's feeling. Let me know if you can hear my fan or the wind or anything. YouTube, let me know if audio levels are good. What's Sharon up to tonight? I don't know, dude. I think when Josh does come on here, and say something, he's gonna probably say something gross about Sharon Ozzy, like that he hopes Ozzy was like getting head in his last moments or some shit. I feel like he's gonna be like Ozzy and Sharon should have touched each other's private parts more when they could have. Audio sounds good. Thank you, Cataclysm. Sharon is available now. Yeah, it's. Listen, Josh would never cuck his boy Ozzy like that, Kyle. That's not even in the realm of possibility. Yeah, I won't cuck Ozzy. Yeah. I love when asked about the possibility of him and Angie. It was because that he wouldn't cuck Walt, not because Angie's like a toothless old crackhead lady. What would Ellen do? Yeah, if only Ellen was here to console him. And then he'd go, "No, Ellen, I'd rather shoot my dick off in front of you." And oh my god, I'll continue not to try anything with Sharon. That's all Ozzy could ever want. guys. Again, this is somber. I know Ozzy's been on thin ice for a while with death, and so I know not too many people are surprised. I remember I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, "Oh, Ozzy died," and she went, "No." And I love seeing like older people react to things like that. It's pretty funny. I think when I get to a point in age, I will. So what happened this morning? How I found out? I had woken up, me and Glenn, and I went into the bathroom, and clown from outside the bathroom door with something along the lines of, "Babe, Ozzy died," and I went, "Shut the fuck up," and she went, "No, Ozzy died. He croaked," and I went, "You're lying." And yeah, obviously she was not lying. We're here right now. Um, I'm broken no food, and I watched Christmas food action. I'm no longer hungry. That's a crazy mindset, Mike. But that's, oh my god, sorry. That's like a poverty life hack, guys. Write that down. My mom actually texted me, told me. I said no way. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we do need clown right now. You're absolutely right, Chad. I wish we had her here. Um, we might be able to do like an Aussie after party thing coming up, baby. Um, I woke up to many here. Lars, thank you so much. Remember for 3 months. I woke up with so many messages that Ozzy died. R.I.P. Yeah, no, it's bad. Sorry. I think I got some donos or memberships are gonna roll through. I can't remember if I said thank you to Nightman, but big ups to Nightman. 8 months. Big up Peepo Shorts for 11 months. I'd sacrifice my my membership for Ozzy, dude. That's most definitely not what's up. No, it is not. No, it is not, Peepo. Um, again, this is an Ozzy household over here. We're an Ozzy household here, dude. My wife told me Ozzy. Ozzy was sorry. I just sorry. I wasn't laughing at what someone said in chat. I was laughing because I think I've seen it on my YouTube here and there, but like a video brain does these Ozzy updates. And I don't know how many people really watch them. I don't know if video brain's here. Uh, but it seems we're like gonna have our last Ozzy update. Um, let me see if I can pull that up. Sorry, I'm trying to find Video Brain's channel. Yeah, yeah, Video Brain. Sorry, I got too many subs. Um, can someone link me? Can someone just link me Video Brain's channel in chat? One of the mods, it'd be greatly appreciated. Oh, never mind. I found it. Never mind. Um, yeah, but here, I think we got, yeah, I think my fucking scroll, my mouse played this video. Do I got it pulled up? I do not. This is why we check. This is why we check YouTube. Here. Yeah, Video Brain does these Aussie updates, and Tony Two cooked. Yeah, I took 2 dabs
This
before
is
the
your
stream.
Ozzy update for July 22nd, 2025.
Strike me, Video Brain. Ozzy Osbourne dies just weeks after farewell show. Yeah, so Video Brain commented on my thing and was like, Ozzy isn't dead. And I don't know if that was before he made this video or after. Um, can you guys see the screen? Let me know if you can see the screen. Was Ozzy a sicko? Okay, so there was an Ozzy Osbourne song by the name of Mr. Tinker Train, and that song, I'm not gonna get too descriptive, but that song's about touching kids. I'm just like, I don't think Josh has ever acknowledged that, I hate to say it, like it's many classic rock bands from that time era have sicko, fucking sicko songs. It's hard. I can't listen to like any Gigi Allen without feeling like morally tainted due to it. Mr. Crowley wasn't the nicest guy either. I wouldn't imagine. No. Screw protection on Josh's phone. It may already have been smashed. Uh, yeah. He said the pain was gut wrenching. Yeah, he zooms in. So I want to see the one that was a day before this.
Okay, YouTube, this is your July 21st, 2025 Ozzy update. Now, I know when I screw up. I'll admit when I screw up. Yesterday's Ozzy update, I was expecting a certain.
Sorry, it was. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know if I really care too much about what Ozzy was doing yesterday. Um, I'm for one am not like I think it's crazy that he died so soon after the tour, but like I'm not really surprised, right? I this morning when I found out, I was like there was a layer of shock, but I wasn't that surprised, right? Yeah, the last Ozzy update. I feel bad for Video Brain. Um, Probably got sick. Yeah, I would imagine at that point, like one head cold, just fucking knocked the guy out. Sorry, I don't want to be morbid about this. Um, but yeah, at that point, like if he coughs hard enough, he's done. Um, wasn't too much news last couple days about Kelly and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure they, in his last moments, they don't really want to publicize it too terribly much. He knew he was about to go. Yeah, I'm sure that's why he did that last concert. Assisted suicide. I don't think that's what happened. I know a fair amount of people had and people have like reported on that, but I know sorry, Ozzy Oz died. I don't know. Do you guys think it was assisted suicide? I know the suicide pact wasn't like a thing between him and Sharon. That was just something that the media like reported on and had like got incorrect. Yeah, I'm going through changes. Yeah, that was a song I came to mind for using the intro, but I didn't. Jesus Christ, dude. Um, yeah. Ozzy's dead. Gotta fuck. Good to see you. Tony sounds like he's on that goof juice. No, I've been talking for 20 straight minutes. I'm not used to just talking that long. Let me get a sip of water. In the meantime, I think we're gonna start on like catching up with Josh and what he's done. I know I gotta push through those like 6+ hour streams. Luckily, we have Bogum Chronicles recaps. Tony doesn't have his hand there. Shut up. Shut up. You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's a different stream when I don't have goes. How many Aussie accounts are gonna be in this chat now? I remember I heard someone say, um, on the farms or something, that everyone's gonna text him R.I.P. Bozo to console him. Is Aussie Catholic? I don't know. I can't really see Ozzy being religious, but I think he like wears crosses. Same with Josh. Like I can see Josh wearing crosses, but sorry, what if this makes Josh religious? What if Ozzy's death like turns over a new leaf? Screw protection. Absolutely. Screw protection on everyone watching, on anyone who has family members 76 or older. that's that's gotta be rough. I think we're gonna start on this. Smoking me got him. I think I might take it. Yeah, first puff and now this.
Good.
Dude, fuck 2025. That's what I'm saying. Let me try to turn this down.
Good, fine Friday evening. You want to check out the awesome soap that I wear? Check it out. The link I just posted it in
Right, cat.
chat.
Absolutely. It goes without saying, for protection order, you guys, cats and dogs. Amen.
You are doing
Look this guy
fantastic.
got.
I uploaded a pretty sweet food review earlier of McDonald's new wraps. Those are pretty freaking tasty.
They're pretty freaking tasty.
If you like the food reviews, hit like and subscribe for more.
I saw those are like $3 a piece. Sorry, didn't make sense. The price point does not make sense. I get Josh wanting to try it.
I wanted to gauge the flavor.
It's skincare now, weed. That's self-care, Potato. That's
Let's get drunk, he says.
Pay extra.
Well, I'm broke
you
at the moment.
Amen. Amen.
I don't have any alcohol, so what do you do? Any workout advice? Just do the best you can, and don't.
Any workout advice? Just do the best you can.
Overexert yourself.
Ballpark Franks, good to see you. This man earned another leg. Get Tony another one. Yeah, give me one right now, dude.
And take a 3 to 4 day break.
Give me Ozzy's leg
Between workout sessions so you don't burn out your muscles.
Again, I don't want to be too morbid on this. I know Ozzy was considered like a national treasure and all that, and this is a tragedy. So I want to keep that in mind anytime I make a joke at Josh's expense and his like mourning. I want to be as like respectful as possible, and that might sound dumb considering like the climate of things online, but I don't know.
Eat lots of protein. I'm not gonna ask for money because it's not a requirement. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. It's, but if you do donate, it is greatly appreciated. Teeth update. My teeth are disgusting. Troll comments are just going to get deleted.
Ozzy's body will be studied for science. 100%. The amount of like narcotics that man was on, 100%.
Like my trolls live for this. Like, oh, Josh is live. Click everyone comment dumb shit so we can get deleted by him.
Again, I said it earlier, but if Josh posts literally anything, Facebook, YouTube, what have you, just let me know. We're gonna drop whatever it is we're doing and go immediately to that.
I don't have a stylist. I gotta get my wine making jars washed out, and I'll make some more apple silk when I can. I have pajama bottoms on. If you don't want to see me shirtless, then don't watch. You're a famous YouTuber. Why are you accepting donations? Why do you care?
Why do you care?
I was not able to watch Ozzy's last show live, but I did see clips of it, and I think all the musicians do.
I think there is a lot of people who say don't donate to Josh genuinely because like they think he like doesn't deserve it or something. But like I think you shouldn't really donate because you know he's gonna like drink the money, and honestly I don't know. Again, I don't want to be too like moral, like a moral fact, but it's killing them. You're killing them. You're killing this boy. Look at him.
Amazing job. A tactical soap mead. No, that would be a waste of soap. No, just no. You don't make mead out of soap, dude. You wash with it. Yeah, I do need a phone. And
I love how it's like so obviously just like it's something dumb to piss him off, but he cannot recognize. That's some of the best shit ever.
Saving up for one after I get
like the fire alarm or like the pet goat thing. Like he's got to know that nobody thinks he has a pet goat in that little apartment. He's just fucking
that one in the mail, which
that's cool stuff.
It is what it is. Who the fuck is DSP?
It's true.
I don't want to fight anyone. All I want in my life is peace.
Ballpark Franks, you were getting him riled up about DSP. Listen, we almost got DSP to fucking try tactical soap, but some dent head had to let him know what the joke was and fucking ruined it. Whoever did that, you kill yourself. Whoever did that, genuinely. That would have been the best DSP tries it of the past 10 years. Honest to God. Potato, thank you so much for becoming a member. Greatly appreciated.
Because I rule Dark Side Phil's life, otherwise he wouldn't care.
I run on Dark Side.
You're threatening to beat up somebody who has autism.
I've never played a mobile game ever.
Beat up somebody who's got mental problems. You're real tough, dude. Pussy. All my clothes are actually.
Holy shit! This is the way I find out Ozzy died. Yeah, I mean it's 2025. Ozzy's dead. That was yesterday's news. Get with it. Yeah, what an absolute dipshit. Good to see you, Clarence. Let me continue.
Cleaned. I have a washer.
Where's Clarence? Glad that work. Unfortunately, I have today off. She did not.
Drunk. It's Friday.
I was already planning on going live, and then Ozzy fucking died. So I knew I had to go live. Mr. Dry Skull for the 2. Thanks so much, brother. 2025 fully hates truly hates slash troll Cobra. Yeah, 100%. You saw it in the Facebook post. Fuck 2025. The pain is gut wrenching. Okay. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Mr. Dry
It's
Skull.
not gonna happen, bud, because I don't have any alcohol and I'm trying to cut down on my drinking. I cannot remember the last time I had any alcohol. No, last time I got really drunk.
Yeah, a few months ago, me and Clown were like talking with some people or whatever, like friends. And they were like, "Oh yeah, I think Ozzy's dead." And we were both like, "Yeah, no, Ozzy's not dead. We'd be the first to know." And when I ended up Googling Ozzy Osbourne dead, the articles were posted like 10 minutes ago. And so I feel like I got to it fairly quick.
Woke up in the morning and I felt like absolute shit. And it gets to the point where I cannot lay on my side without my kidneys hurting. And I'm like,
oh shit, yo, that's bad. I'm not even gonna try to like riff on that. That's just really fucking concerning. He can't lay on his side without his kidneys hurting. Holy shit, dude. Sorry, that's bad.
To the point where I cannot lay on my side without my kidneys hurting. And I'm
Yikes.
like, you know, maybe I cut down on the alcohol just a little bit.
Maybe. Oh man, that's not gonna happen now. Yikes. Yeah, I said in my community post that this might not be something Josh survives. Again, we know he's gonna go crazy on the drinking. Oh, I also listen. I forgot to mention. I don't want to sound crazy or anything, guys. But a few days ago, I had a dream. I hate to say that I have any type of dreams that are lolcat related, but I consume so much of the media that it just goes in my brain. Listen, I had a dream that me and Clown were restreaming Josh and that he passed out. And so we're like, we went on to like a different video or a tab or something. And we were like, oh, let's check back in. And we checked back in and EMTs were like assessing him. Like EMTs had just walked in. And I don't I don't want to say I'm foreshadowing Ozzy's death. Profile picture was fucking sweet, Tony. Absolutely. Someone on the Reddit made this. I can't remember who it was. Big ups to them. But I had a dream. Okay, Tony Luther King. Listen, I had a dream, guys. I had a dream. I don't want this to foreshadow the truth by any means. I want at least 5 more years of Josh content. At least 5. That sounds reasonable. You know, old Reddit, absolutely. Currently banned. Don't get me started. I'll start crying, dude.
Do I have withdrawals?
R.I.P. to Reddit and R.I.P. to the Reddit. R.I.P. to Ozzy. Okay.
No, I don't. Also, fuck Spice. Thank you. That comment got you banned.
The
Get drunk,
king
bro.
of
It's
the
Friday.
Reddit.
Again, I don't have any.
Fuck N64 guy. He's one of my biggest trolls. He posts on that Reddit all the time. Yeah. I remember Josh said that on a Courtney stream, and I thought it was really funny that he equated like N64 literally just posting. I don't think he did anything else besides post on the Reddit. And then Josh equated that to, yeah, he's one of my biggest trolls. You know, maybe not the door dashers or the guys who constantly call the cops on him, but N64 guy with his goddamn Reddit post, dude. This fucking lunatic.
Fucking alcohol. I can't just go live because I want to. It's gonna be about
No,
money and shit. Fuck off, dude.
Your dad
I don't
didn't
need
say
any
you
alcohol,
did.
but I appreciate you guys offering. In fact, I do not want any alcohol. No, he didn't.
Again, I have this sped up a little bit. I don't want anything that Josh is moving this fast.
Trump did not promise to bring back the KFC double down. I highly doubt that. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving alcohol a break.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronald.
See, that's the thing, is that like Weens will take the names of like longtime chatters and posters and will text Josh under them. And yeah, that's where you just muddy the waters. That's gay. That's, yeah. Speaking disavow, speaking out against that.
For your 19 cents in PayPal. Appreciate you. Thank you, Joe, for your $1 in Cash App. If for some reason it's not letting me accept it.
Because as much as I'm like, damn, I wish someone would pelt Josh with a water balloon through that window, I also don't want to give him like any more wiggle room to, you know, like play the victim card. As much as he does, it's just it's bad.
You guys are dicks. I'm trying to cut down on this shit. Somebody sent him booze, and I'm like, yeah. Thank you for the bottle, but
saw him
I
live
really don't need
once,
to be
yeah.
drinking.
Only once, dude. All right.
But one drink ain't gonna kill me, dude.
He got up to the bar over there, and someone saw him and said, "Oh, King Cobra, now it's a party."
Like, what's
That's
the
totally
zombies favorite kind of vodka? Fleshman's.
The Fleshmans.
You guys are dicks. I said I don't
Eddie
want
Bear,
alcohol.
good to see you.
I'm gonna cut down on
R.I.P. Ozzy.
Give me a bottle of vodka.
Saw him twice. I don't think he saw him.
One drink's not gonna kill me.
He might have saw him twice. I might be mistaken. I'm trying to think.
It is Friday after all.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be too confident on that. On something I'm not 100% sure.
A little bit of peach snapple with some Fleshman's. Hold up.
Is BPF still here?
Yeah.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah. No, y'all didn't send me the bottle of vodka because you care about Cobra. You did it because you wanted to see me get blackout on camera, and that's not going to happen. I can make this.
On one of these streams, he kind of like broke the fourth wall. He was like, "Oh, you guys send me alcohol for me to get drunk on camera, and then when I do, you call me an alcoholic. You know what you are? An enabler." And I was like, "Whoa, he's finally figuring it out." That was like, again, major fourth wall break. That was crazy.
This entire bottle lasted throughout the weekend if I moderate myself.
I think I don't know if I was re-streaming or if I was just catching up on stream, but yeah, anyone who remembers, I made like a visceral reaction to it.
And they need work. There's your updates. Liver updates. You're funny. Your videos help me stay sober. Thank you, Cobra. You're welcome. Take another sip, Cobra. You're being boring. Well, that's your opinion. I don't need alcohol to be entertaining.
That's your opinion.
Whatever God you believe it. You want to smell better for your lady friend? I'd recommend Tactical Soap.
So I really want to clarify that I appreciate all the anime PFPs. When I said to stay the fuck out, you guys stayed out, and I appreciate that. Just want to say that. GG, good to see you, brother. Rip on Ozzy. It's a hard one.
I wouldn't know about that. I haven't
pour one out.
Why do you look older than Ozzy Osbourne? I don't know.
Ooh, that's
I'm attractive in the right light. You know what I'm saying?
Josh on Fish Tank post Ozzy death. That'd be pretty good. I think Sam Hyde being like a confirmed pedophile stops him from that though.
When was my last doctor visit? I don't fucking know. I acknowledge that I'm an alcoholic. I'm not going to sit here and like blame my fans for sending me a bottle. You know, I might have like another one after I finish this cup. Maybe not pour it so goddamn stiff, but fuck it.
Ozzy's ghost.
Fuck alcoholics.
And he's a member.
So happy he
Ozzy's
can't
ghost
reproduce.
is a member. That's most
Oh,
definitely.
joke's on you, bud. Because when I win the lottery and build my clock tower dream house, I'll start a family. You know, I am seeing a therapist, and I like the therapist I'm seeing. He plays guitar and he's into magic like I am, so he's easy.
Oh yeah, so like they knew they couldn't. They knew they couldn't have him with a female therapist, dude. They could not. I don't know. I don't know if Josh is going to like, let's say, like a counselor, where I think they just kind of listen to you bitch for an hour, or like an actual like therapist where they'll try to get you to a psychiatrist and like actually diagnose you. I think it's honestly just a half-hearted attempt at Clint to try to like step in and do something, but I don't like. Come on, we know it's not really resulting in anything besides him maybe staying off stream sometimes. But even now, yeah, we're having these 7-hour streams, you know, and that's I don't know if anyone could point me to any progress that they've seen. I would love to acknowledge it or consider it.
Not to. I don't like going to therapy. The only reason why I don't like going to therapy is because talking about it just reminds me of why I'm pissed off about the whole thing in the first place. So you don't go to therapy. Got it. No, actually, I do go to therapy, and the therapist I'm seeing is a cool dude, so fuck off.
The therapist is a cool guitar player like myself. He's a fellow alpha.
Oh, excuse me. I'm straight heterosis normative, man. I like of age and life, consenting, non-related chicks, man.
Sorry, I really, I love like. Sorry, I know when bite-sized stream ended because like my viewership went up. Sorry, I find that really funny.
Although if she's your fourth cousin, that's kind of a gray area that can happen sometimes, but I digress.
Wait, what? Fourth cousin? You say gray area again? He has stated on many occasions that the third cousin is a gray area, and he says that because Warlord married his third cousin.
Cousin, that's kind of a gray area that can happen.
Yeah.
Although if she's your fourth cousin, that's kind of a gray area.
That's incest. That's incest. I don't.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes, but I digress.
I digress.
This is a cigar. My fans sent me some birthday cigars back in March.
I think, honest to God, sorry to say this, I think if Josh had a third or fourth cousin that he thought was hot enough, that he'd absolutely try. He'd go for it.
When it was my birthday.
Yeah, how about no cousins at all? How about oh my God, how about imagining, like, imagine saying you married your cousin. That's fucking weird. That should leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Give it a little toast.
You know, they had that Saunders family reunion in Idaho, and like it was it like Twin Lakes, like I don't know, but Idaho Falls or something. They had the Saunders get together there. I don't think that's a bad theory because it did come out more after that where he'd be like, yeah, third cousin, gray area.
Door closed, wide open. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
am kind of curious how a distant cousin.
My trolls need to grow the fuck up. But that's
irrelevant. Yeah, like, it's fucking weird. Mount Beak Sky for the 5. Thank you so much, brother. Greatly appreciated. Ozzy is now a puff in the wind. Amen. Amen, dude. I want everyone to take a drink, take a puff, smoke a cigarette in their honor, and do whatever you can. Do the best you can for Ozzy, and just keep on rocking, bud. All right, I need everyone to do that. Mountain Big Sky, you're far too kind. Thanks so much, brother. We'll get on with this. Jesus Christ, maybe that's cousin who's on OF. Weird. I don't know if he's mentioned that or not. Drinking Addy Nice for Ozzy, dude. Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
No, I don't have a bump on my noggin. What the fuck are you on about?
Again, thank you.
How much money to get my account out of the negative? Well, it's not currently in the negative, but it will be once the weekend passes. You know, how many days did I go without alcohol? Practically over a week, dude.
Don't do that third one. That third one's a gray area, according to Josh, dude. Playing Madden for
You're not supposed to inhale cigars? To each his or her own.
Yeah, how many of you guys do play video games while like listening to this? I do want to know, because I'll do that with other streams when I have time. And sorry, I just
hey, what's your name? What's your name? Bodgia, man. Fuck you. My dad tried to get tickets and couldn't because they sold out. So fuck you. How's the mead? I need to make another batch. I'm washing out my wine jars.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I want the wine jars to soak
pretty good.
Some of that residue sticks to the side, and my sink was full of dishes, so that's why it's taking a hot minute. Yeah, Todd, sorry to hear you got to do a colonoscopy. That's rough, brother. I hope it goes well. Ever been to Vegas? No, I haven't. I'm not giving up.
They're gonna put shit up your butt. What is it, like the camera that they put in your ass? What is a colonoscopy?
Dress. And again,
sorry, I'm not that old.
And you don't have to send me DoorDash. If Ozzy sent you his underwear, would you
not wash his jars?
That's fucking gross.
He was last week when I was streaming. I heard him say that the inside of his little skull mug is rusty, and yeah, that's to be expected when it's like a Spirit Halloween mug. But Jesus Christ, he's consuming rust. I think Clown looked it up, and there was a weird amount of rust drinker defenders on Reddit, which was crazy. That was crazy that people were defending that.
Dude, I mean, I love Ozzy Osbourne, but that's a bit excessive, considering the fact that I don't wear underwear unless it gets super cold out. Because your boy free balls.
He loves the free balls. Oh my god.
Where eggs breathe, you know what I'm saying? Those poor parents.
I think he might have like saw something online that was like boxers and tight pants will make your dick smaller, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm never wearing boxers again." I think that's what happened.
Oh.
Same thing happened with Spice. He stopped smoking Spice after he read a fake article that said it made your dick smaller. Yeah, sorry. This cup right here. This is, you can see the rust from the fucking, oh my god, from the rim.
Oh. I will be sending that wand off on Monday before the 14th. Am I still making mead? Yes. Once I get my wine making jars washed out and I get some money saved up, I'm going to make another jar of apple silk.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to take a dab. I'm going to meet up for a minute. Smoke if you got him. Smoke for Ozzy. Dude, smoke for Josh right now. I know he's having a rough time. He's got to be. I'm going to continue.
Woo! I know I'm not the best looking, but I know what I'm worth on the dating scene. And that's just it. I don't give a fuck if you're a dude or a chick. You got to know your self-worth on the dating scene. Favorite Billie Eilish song? Oh, Billie Eilish's Chef's Kiss. That's one foxy little lady. And I can say that now because she's of age. Fuck sickos. My teeth are disgusting. There's your update. And teeth don't make the person. My teeth can always be fixed eventually. Now, I'm not going to try anything with Billie Eilish because, again, Cobra's approach to dating is 100% rock some tactical soap, hands-off approach, and don't give a shit if you get laid. Because here's the thing of it. If a chick rejects you, that's her loss, fellas. How's your tooth, King Cobra? Which one? My teeth are disgusting. Like I said, I'm like, whoever sent me the bottle of vodka at the beginning of the stream, I'm like, you guys are dicks, but thanks anyways.
Did he say he was gonna try anything with Billy Elite? Fuck, sorry. How does he say it? Elijah?
I think Youngblood's brilliant. Why would I be jealous?
Oh my god. He loves that little faggot Youngblood. I'm sorry, I just dropped the F sharp pretty hard there, but I hate Youngblood. I hate TX2. I hate all these gay TikTok alternative people. You know the genre of music I'm talking about.
I think Youngblood's brilliant. Why would I be jealous of him? It's fucking stupid, dude. I love it's like I Was Made for Loving You Kiss remake. That shit's boss.
Says the Billy Elijah. Yeah, so he's been talking about her since she was like underage. And so now when he's like, oh, she's legal, I can say that. It gives me a pretty bad feeling in my stomach when he says shit like that. Because, again, he said something similar to the Cash Me Outside girl. And, like, when she got on the internet, she was, like, 14. And like, Josh obviously saw her then. And, sorry, it's fucking weird, dude. It's weird.
Yeah, a little bit stiffer. Fuck it. If Billy Elijah started camming, would you tune in? Yeah, I would watch because Billy Elijah is fucking sexy, but that's just my opinion. I myself actually have
Shut up, Doug.
something I've
Come back,
to,
Josh.
overcome,
Good to see you, brother. Thank you for the 5. It's been a minute. We gotta talk again soon. Enjoy the boy while it lasts. Oh my god, enjoy the boy while it lasts, friends. After today's news, we could be entering the final saga. Also, welcome back, Tony. Thank you so much for coming back, Josh. Oh, sorry, that's not 5. That's an 8. Thank you so much. Mr. Big Spender over here. But no, yeah, I said it in my community post that I don't know if Josh is gonna survive this one. I've been saying it to death, but he's talked in length about how he wants to go when Ozzy goes and all this other shit, which to me, like, I don't know, that doesn't show like dedication to like a celebrity. I think it's just weird. I think it's a weird parasocial thing. I'm gonna Clown is calling me. I'm gonna take a call real quick while I let this play. Tubes again. Scumbag Josh, thank you so much for the 8, brother. Far too kind. Let me continue.
Along with my schizophrenia and everything else. How is your clock tower dream house coming along? Oh, just fantastic. Let me win the lottery and publish my book, Dragon Cobra. Become a famous enough YouTuber and sell my music through deathbed tapes, and we'll see what happens. No hamburger stand when I had it last time was really good. Their chili cheese dog with extra cheese and bacon and grilled onions. Exquisite. Cobes, if you had 100K, what would you use it for? I would use it to pay my dad off for this sweet house of mine, and I'd stick it in savings. I'd get a new cell phone, and then I'd just slowly burn through it doing food hacks. Sounds like hog shit. Well, then let's see you get drunk on camera and fucking play guitar for 666 people on YouTube. Shocker, women hate being told no as much as men do. Oh my God, YouTube. I'm sitting here shaking in my autistic feet. Fight your hat? Why would I want to do that? I love my pie hi-hats. At least that's what Walt called it. Rest his soul, he called it a pie hi-hat. We'll get that one in the mail Monday. And get me a pack of smokes and then call it a day. Jason Saunders updates. That's adorable. I gotta fucking build my clock tower dream house to find a chick willing enough to plow my ugly ass. and have kids with me, which won't be that hard if I built my clock towered mansion. Because at that point, after winning the lottery, I'd be loaded. I got my little puff. Someone sent me a bearded dragon stuffed plushie because I lost my puffers. And it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years since I lost Puff. Oh, fuck. Anyways, I know I'm gonna fucking, yeah, there you go. Laugh at Cobra for crying on camera. Wham, little quiet baby. Wham, fuck you. Now, speaking of Cobras, I need to fucking finish writing Dragon Cobra because it's got a good concept. I got like the base of the story down. There's a lot of typing and like just writing a good novel, a good horror story kind of thing, you know. Like the story about Dragon Cobra is about a gene spliced cobra that's so fucking deadly. Even Steve Irwin, God rest his soul, Almighty Satan, would be like, "I'm not touching that. You can fuck off." So the story's there. It's in my head. I just gotta like type it out and like, you know, I am extremely gifted with animals, my friends. Like I make friends with the meanest horse in the barn. I make friends with the meanest dog on the block. Cobra is basically Swamp Thing. That's what's up. Well, if that's your opinion, well, then you're entitled to it. And the way the story is going to play out, it's going to bounce between the past and the present.
Sorry, I'm going to rewind this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Clown hurt her hand at work. I need everyone to cast a circle of protection on her ASAP, dude. right this moment. Yeah, sorry. Taking the call real quick. I'm Puff Diddy. the wrong Puff Diddy. Yeah, did he say 4 years about Puff again? Which is crazy. Because it's probably been over a year or something. Maybe we're on the brink of 2, but definitely not 4. What the fuck, dude? Again, I am back. I'm gonna rewind this. The Dragon Cobra. This thing's pretty elusive. He hasn't talked about it too terribly much. I think it's because he's mostly worried about people stealing the idea.
I am extremely gifted with animals, my friends. Like
I killed a lizard. I get my dad's dogs high. I pissed on a dead antelope, farted on it, and then I don't think he did the thing with the samurai sword, so I'm not gonna say he did. I think that was just big talk. I can see him peeing and farting on the antelope though. Yeah, I appreciate everyone's support for Clown's hand. Clown emojis in chat. I'll get started, tubes. Here, let me.
I make friends with the meanest horse in the barn. I make friends with the meanest dog on the block. Cobra is basically Swamp Thing. That's what's up. Well, if that's your opinion, well, then you're entitled to it. And the way the story's going to play out, it's going to bounce between the past and the present and then to the future kind of thing. And there's going to be like love, tragedy, comedy, and like terror. And like it's going to have all the emotions, you know?
Yeah. That's. Listen, I've never seen post-nut clarity that strong. I'm just gonna say that, Johnny.
And my spelling is horrible, so this is gonna be fun for the poor editor who has to write this or edit it. Like, what does this mean again? And like, there were things that I could change about the rough draft. This is just a rough draft, like, you know. And like, essentially, what it's about is a man named Jason Stonewell who creates dragon cobras for the government in Area 51 kind of thing. You know.
No shot he hasn't like taken AI to this, dude. Come on.
And then eventually he gets sick and tired of all the BS, and then he releases a bunch of them into the Amazon, and then eventually Dragon Cobra.
I'm gonna check that, Josh Saunders. Thank you so much. I love getting in time updates about what Josh is doing.
Like the world.
Hell yeah.
And it becomes that kind of story.
I didn't realize that.
It was a king cobra, a monocle cobra, death adder mixed with a black mamba, a green mamba mixed with a flying tree snake, a horned viper, a gaboon viper, and the venom of a golden lancehead viper, an emerald tree boa,
So I wonder if it's gonna be my newest. Yeah, it is newest. Dope. Oh, we got a new PFP. I haven't checked Clint's Facebook in quite some time. Sorry, this is making me laugh. It's because I'm a jealous troll, and my dad doesn't give a fuck about me like Josh says. Sorry, I put it. I'm sorry. I'm way too giddy about this. I'm so sorry, Josh. Love you. Let me know if you need me to swing by again. Which I wonder what Clint was there doing. I wonder if he woke. Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to laugh at that, baby. I don't want to laugh at that. God, I just you can't say shit like that. Anyways, so I wonder if Clint woke Josh up with like a little care package and was like, "All right, Ozzy died, bud," and he went, "No." Tony high as fuck, maybe. Um, oh my god. Again, I wonder what Clint could have been there for. Good to know he's watching over the boy in his time of need. I don't know if Clint lives that close to Josh anymore. So I don't know if it's realistically like a 20-minute drive out there. It's more like a 50-minute to an hour. Bung rips for Ozzy, absolutely. Bung rips for Clown's hand. It is needed. Yeah, let me do this.
python and anaconda. Its mouth was hinged with fangs like a rattlesnake, as well as rows of sharp fixed fangs on top and bottom of its mouth.
Everything is close. Yeah, I mean, sorry, this is a good screenshot, good stopping point. He is like not even a 5-minute walk to the post office, but he refuses to walk there regardless. Like Clint put him right there next to the post office so we could just walk down there, do the wands, but nope. That proves to be too much for him.
Its body was all black, with a large green monocle on the back of its hood. Its tail was pointed like that of a black forest cobra. It had no rattle. It could constrict, fly through the air, swim in water, and climb trees with ease. The growl from this snake.
Again, sorry, I was taking a call when I was reading the sound saying thank you for it. But again, big ups to Scumbag Josh for the 8. Really appreciate it. You're far too kind. Let me continue.
It hissed, sounded demonic. Its eyes were bright green with black viper eye slits for pupils. It could also spit their venom and look.
He's reading Chat GBT, or not, maybe not Chat GBT, but copy and pasted AI bullshit. I know for a fact because Josh has had no steam on this up until AI became a thing, at the point where AI could write a poorly written book.
And it took less than a minute to remake their venom or reproduce it. One bite made a cup of venom. Fully grown, it was as thick as a king cobra and as long as a fully grown python.
I'm gonna see you.
Etc. You get the idea. Like I gave you a little taste. I gave you a little tease of what the snake was looking like. Are my wands edible? Not particularly. No, unless you want to carve a wand out of chocolates, cast a spell with it, and then eat it. Like, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, this old Asian gentleman is pretty mean.
Yeah, for a fucking product.
Sorry. As the days go on, Josh looks more and more like that. Fuck, dude. I don't know if I should bring this up. I don't know if I'm entirely proud of this little drawing. Some of you might know I do little Fucking Cobra sketches. Here, let me continue this.
Do you have any mead being currently made? No, I do not. I'm washing out my wine jars and letting them soak so they don't get moldy, and cleaning them out, scrubbing them clean and sanitizing them before I make another jar. Your cat keeps hissing at me. Well, then quit showing your cat my videos, dumbass. Like Jason Stonewall is going to get arrested by the government for trying to gene splice the perfect cobra, and then like the government chooses to like use his scientific genius to create dragon cobras for the United States government, kind of thing, and like they use it for terrorist.
I don't know if I still have
interrogation at like Area 51 kind
I
of
don't
thing.
know if I
Mad
still have.
scientist, sci-fi, horror.
I might have deleted it.
That's the vibe I'm going for with the story. And you're gonna have like an agent who tries to capture Jason Stonewall and like arrest him, kind of thing. And then like Jason's like flying all being chased all over the world, kind of thing. You know, just like, you know, I finally caught you, son of a bitch. And then like, yeah, you know, it's like then at some point Jason's gonna be put underneath like two choices: make dragon cobras for the United States government, or spend the rest of his life in a federal prison for gene splicing the deadliest snake on the planet. And like the stuff that I have written is just a rough draft. I live in a country where if I want food, all I gotta do is DoorDash it. I don't gotta worry about hunting it.
I don't know.
Or like killing some big ass animal, you know. So we got it pretty freaking sweet in America, dude. 100%. I consider myself very lucky to have this house, this really sweet 3-bedroom house that I have. I have access to clean drinking water. If it gets too hot, I can turn on the AC and keep myself cool in the hot summer months. Woo! There we go.
Sorry if I'm
neglecting
chat. I'm trying to look, see if I
know, but I've been sipping on tea.
I think I might delete it.
Shit. Ugh. Fuck, that bites. If I get a little too drunk, I can walk over to my kitchen sink.
To be fair, I mean, besides maybe Warlord moving in, like what is Josh gonna use all that room this for?
I can have access to clean drinking water to hydrate, even if I run out of tea. I'm saying that human beings should have access to clean drinking water and sustainable food.
Based.
You want to call it a clean drinking water loop to make fun of Cobra for preaching the facts? That's your truth. Are you a shower or bath man, Cobra?
I mean, to be fair, if that trailer someday is 100% in his name, if he doesn't run it into the ground, 100%, that's a win. 100%. Cobra always bounces back, dude.
Good question. I can enjoy a nice hot bath where I sit and relax and like light some candles, smoke a fat cigar, sip on some champagne, fucking like spoon feed myself caviar and a bacon cheeseburger and sit there and soak in a bathtub.
All right.
I'd be a gluttonous son of a bitch. You know, water is precious, so I will shower when I'm going out in public. You know, if I'm going out in public, then of course I'll shower because I don't want the public to be like, ew, talk less and drink more. I'll drink as much as I want to. It's my stream. A mead update. I haven't made it.
He does love keeping his old liquor bottles. I'll say that right now. A whole room for him, all right?
Jar of mead since my last jar of apple silk. What am I going to be for Halloween?
That's it.
Probably the Green Phantom.
Scope's going to make it through, all right? Come on. This was less than a week ago. Or this was maybe a week ago at this point. No. No, come on. We all know the answer to that. Absolutely not. He's not going to make it through this. Okay. By any means.
Oh, that's rough.
I'm gonna be surprised if we don't hear my trolls bullied Ozzy to death, dude. I'm gonna be real surprised if we don't hear that.
Oh, fuck me. I fucking hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne. and cobras combined, and Big Ben. Like, I wish there was a cure for HIV, and like, I wish these people had access.
The medical loops. I wish cancer wasn't so bad. I think I might start skipping through some of this, but just because I know how long we're at. Hour 11 minutes in, we still got more to get through. So,
Woo! Yeah!
yeah.
Oh, god damn it, YouTube. That's good shit.
I hope so, Tina. I pray.
Okay. I'm sick and tired of my YouTube trolls fucking with everything that I do. And eventually it's going to catch up to them. And it's like, you know what? If a chick don't want me, that's her loss. I'll focus on not all the chicks who do want me.
I like how Cobra like this past month was like, and you know when a bitch try to say your dick small, and it's just like, you know, I don't. Oh my god, Josh being like, yeah, and then girls call my dick small.
I got a bunch of people watching my videos.
But you try to frame it in like a way where it's like, yeah, everyone experiences this problem, you know?
And like, y'all need to leave my ex crushes and me the fuck alone because I'm done playing games. That's fucked up. And I'm like, you know what's fucked up? Going out of your way to harass somebody who has Asperger's and mental problems because you're sad and bored with your life. You can't create a hobby.
Amen. Be
so I say what you want to say about Cobra. And I'm like, I would never do anything to hurt anyone who doesn't want nothing to do with me. I would be like, I would just back off and be like, well, I'm sorry to hear you're going through that.
Saunders, you know what it is.
Or pussies. You harass my ex-girlfriends. You harass my ex-crushes. You encourage my ex-girlfriend's bullshits. And like, I got something to say. And when I say it, you're not going to like it because it's going to make you go, Jesus.
Cobra is tiny. If you haven't, are you really like an observer? Or are you really that deep into the trenches?
Christ, Cobra's got issues. And I'm like, yes, I'm aware of the fact that I got issues.
Flintstone's foot.
And that's why the fuck I'm going to counseling. But
I love ex-crushes. I've never heard a grown man. I've actually never, I would argue it's a Cobraism because I've never heard anyone ever refer to someone as an ex-crush. I think that's a Cobraism. I think he's just desperate to like call them an ex in like any type of way.
Who go out of their way to fuck with me and harass me and do everything they can to make my life miserable and harass my ex-girlfriends or harass my ex-crushes because they want attention from Cobra. That's real talk, dude. And with it being, oh, hold up, shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. Like, here's how it's going down. The alcohol is going to make you want to puke, and it's just like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
100% a Cobraism. I'm deciding it's a Cobra.
Just
ex-crush, dude. Is that smelly dehension for Boyle reacted? I don't know. I don't. We can. Oh, puke.
Yeah.
Nice. Ex-crush is a singoism.
You're afraid to blow my nose. Hold up.
Yeah, let me. Maybe we'll pull it up.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Andy Chaps, cheddar fries. I have like the worst teeth, dude. I don't brush my teeth. My teeth are.
I have like the worst teeth, dude. Sorry, he's right. I might skip a little bit. Let me pull Null's channel. All right. Oh shit. She's Kiwi Torrance. I think we know who. Okay, sorry. I think we know who she's addressing by Kiwi Torrance. But she also said R.I.P. Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness. I'm surprised she didn't say anything inflammatory, but give it some time. I'm sure she will.
Don't give Cobra a chance because they think he's creepy, or they think his trolls are assholes. All of a sudden they're like, yeah, Cobra gets it. I wish more men fucking thought like Cobra thought. I'm like, this is why I fight for gender.
No woman has ever said that ever. I wish. Oh my god! I wish more men didn't brush their teeth and shower. And
I wish more men fucking thought like Cobra thought. I'm like, this is why I fight for gender relations.
why
Pig out on
I wonder if it's a cope or if he genuinely does think that he is like solving things when he goes on those long-winded rants. Like I genuinely wonder, right?
Andy Chaps, cheddar chips. Be like, I like the seasoning on those. Those are light and fluffy. Those crisps are delicious. With my rotten teeth, those are easy to eat. They crunch easy and they taste good. That being said, if I found a chick who had teeth as nasty as mine, I wouldn't say shit. I'd be like, you know what, you get it. Like, I wouldn't be here to judge. And if everyone judged me for a relationship, I'm like, you know what, at least she's of age, alive, consenting, and non-related up to fourth cousin.
Oh no! Hold on.
At least she's of age, alive, consenting, and non-related up to fourth cousin.
Non-related up to four. Why is he putting that in there now? Why is that like a thing? Jesus Christ, dude. The sicko pipeline is deep.
Etc. Etc. Any chick who's willing to look past that and be like, you know what? I recognize Josh's personality. He's fiery. He's spicy. He keeps it interesting. Fucking A. I mean, it's not that hard to please me, man. You fetch me my pipe and my slippers and a cold beer. I'm not.
Just shut the fuck up when you watch Tombstone. For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
I'm not complaining.
I will kill myself.
Well, I want a piece of that. Like, get in line, sweetheart. I want the chicks want to fuck me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Finally updated the line. Yep. Guys, after a solid 6 to 5 years after we have made the list, the rules, the one must follow, we're deviating. Okay, we've updated it.
Andy Chaps, cheddar.
Fourth cousin, and all right.
Fries. And that vodka giving me the burps. No offense to young blood, but it's like, you're young. You're in better shape than I am. Do your thing.
You're
I don't care.
Better shape than I am. I'm sorry.
Sort of cut down on my alcoholism, and then like my YouTube fans.
Is he eyeing a fourth cousin or something?
Bullshit! No. It's Friday. You know you want.
Why are we bringing it up so much? Genuinely, did he like reconnect with a fourth cousin that might be his type?
A little drinky poo. Here you go, Cobra. Here's a fucking cheap bottle of vodka. Stop whining about your problems and get over it. Ozzy says, you know what? This dude reminds me of a younger version of me. I'm like,
okay, I'm gonna grab a cigarette and go take a piss. Josh is gonna hold it down for us, guys. I'll be back. I'll try not to be too long. Smoke if you got him. I'm smoking. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette in Ozzy Osbourne's honor. You know I am, dude. All right, I'll be back.
You know what? I respect it. Young blood starts the next generation of this whole shindig. Challenge accepted. And of course, they're gonna hit me with like a St. Jude's ad. Jesus fucking Christ! I feel so horrible for this dad, dude.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it, that's the worst feeling in the world.
Why do kids have to have cancer? That is so fucking messed up. You know what? The way I look at it, I might give me cancer instead. Kids are more precious than rock and roll, even if I don't have a cure for my own bullshits. The kids are more precious than rock and roll, dude. They gotta live life to their fullest and experience crushes of their own, even if their crushes reject them. That's just a part of life, you know? Like children and animals and old people are more precious than rock and roll. And I hate how fucking miserable life is. I'm not trying to fucking cry like a bitch on camera, but like, it's fucking sad to think about. You know, I'll sit there and have like a hamburger stand, you know, chili cheese dog with extra cheese and bacon and fried onions and bacon and a little bit of ranch, you know. And sure, it tastes good, but that's life. You had to fucking play this fucking ad. Oh my god, dude. Uh, and I would sacrifice my singing voice to make the world a better place. I'm cool with it. Oh, that's a little spillage. Here we go. You know, Cobra, you're more entertaining when you're drunk, and then the second I try to justify that for my drinking, you'll call me an alcoholic piece of shit. Like, I see how fucking fake everyone is, you know? Oh, jeez. That burnt my fingertips a little bit. Yeehaw. Hold up. You know, for fuck's sake, can I speak my opinion? I'm very protective of my father and my stepmom and my sisters and Angie and Waltz and her daughter and their daughter, etc. You don't want nothing to do with me, that's fine. That doesn't change my good morals. I don't care if she dates me. I'm so grateful for the fact that Ozzy Osbourne is still in my life. And like, I'm never gonna get over Walt's death. I can try, but like, I feel so
I'm back.
horrible about his daughter.
All right. So if we're still talking about Walt's death, I think we're never gonna stop talking about Ozzy's death, dude. Never ever. I'm surprised he took it so well when Alex Anderson died. I think he has a weird way of like mourning and grieving, but this will undoubtedly be his hardest.
In his life, you know. I don't want nothing to do with him sexually. It's just, it hurts when you have someone you care about. Cheers. Shit. Cheers, Walt. I miss you, bud. Something about cigars, like you gotta puff on a good cigar and you got good flavor, you know. I don't really care if me and Ella's friendship never heals. I don't want anyone giving a shit about it. I'm like, you know what? Everybody loves to watch Cobra fucking cry like a little pussy.
Sorry, I was reading text. Oh my god.
Puff on Alt.
Sorry, I didn't realize we started crying. Cream of the crop right here. guys. All right. I remember a time where I was a lot more sympathetic towards Josh, and I didn't like to see him cry. But I'd like to see him cry now. I hate to say it.
I miss you, bud. Something about cigars, like you gotta puff on a good cigar and you got good flavor, you know. I don't really care if me and Ella's friendship never heals. I don't want
Sorry.
anyone giving you shit about it. I'm like, you know what? Everybody loves to watch Cobra fucking cry like a little pussy bitch.
It's true. he clocked me, guys. Clocked me straight.
Oh my god, who the fuck is knocking at my door? Seriously. Like, oh my god, hey,
It used to be
guys.
sad. Now it's just entertaining.
Fucking
Yeah.
Cobra's fucking just trying to coexist. There isn't want any drama, so like, let's fucking die. What the fuck is he even sending? Bean and rice burrito, only rice. Like, let's send Cobra fucking.
Fuck yeah,
fucking
dude.
stupid.
We are back with the DoorDash deliveries. I love that. I love that so much. I don't know how many we'll get these next following weeks. But
bullshit to DoorDash. Then have them knock on his fucking door as hard as we can to ruin, because they think they're gonna ruin my video, and it's like, you're not gonna ruin shit. You just prove how you're more obsessed with me than I am with Ozzy.
Oh my god, I have a job. I'm more than Ozzy. No, he's gonna be like in I just don't have a job right now because Ozzy died and I just couldn't bounce back. Ozzy dying will become like another excuse, right? Like when COVID was at its height. I was gonna say a thing, but I didn't want to sound fucking retarded. When COVID was at its peak, Josh again would use that as an excuse for a lot of things. It was pretty understandable, right? Because sure, the virus, but I don't know, man.
The Osborne, like,
We're never gonna stop talking about this. We're never. Every stream will be a RIP Ozzy stream from this point forward, tubes.
It's the fucking truth, dude. Like, I'm not gonna turn it down because it's free food.
Shut up the word.
Drinking Taco Bell fucking is delicious. No sponsor. Crazy bean rice burrito, only rice.
I can't go to the dude. Ozzy and Puff died. You expect me to go
What's
to
the best part of it? I don't give a fuck where my trolls live.
Really,
if I found out the address, it might
keep music here. I like your name. Really quick, I just want to say that wholeheartedly, like, I don't ever say that Josh should try getting a job. I don't think really many people who actually say Josh should get a job thinks Josh should work a job. We know he's like too deep in alcoholism for that to ever happen again. But also, take a step back and think for a second. Do you want this guy working in the fast food places you go to eat? You know, like you don't want this guy around any of your establishments that you hold a heart, right? If you I don't know, right? Just I don't know. Think about that. Hell no.
Two trolls. I wouldn't sit there and send them fucking shit. You think this is trolling? You think this is trolling? You're sending me free food. How is that trolling?
Give him a beard.
Like, okay, well,
can't argue with that, dude. That's sorry. Sort of point out that's the typewriter that his dead Nazi friend Aaron gave him.
Oh, you better bang.
I find it really funny that he was like, "Here you go, Josh," and then he killed himself. It's almost like that's a sign. It's almost like giving away your possessions is a sign of something like that.
Super hard on Cobra's fucking door. Like, God damn it, it's funny. It's funny from my perspective because it's like my trolls are so desperate to troll Cobra that they're gonna send me free food. Like, yeah, we're gonna send Cobra free food.
Yeah,
You're
we're
sending
gonna
Cobra
go
free
for
food. After I sat here and said,
Dude, I love the free food loops. I'll be honest, like things like Sean when he loops to Sean and whatever else, that shit pisses me off. But when it's a DoorDash delivery, he just keeps honing in on. How is that trolling? It's so fucking good.
I don't need any DoorDash. I'm already full from like the
I
McDonald's.
don't
chicken
need
wraps.
any food.
Thanks for the burrito, ass lick.
Go fund me for Ozzy. Sorry, I've seen a lot of people say that, and I feel fucking so retorted for just now connecting. Go fund me for Ozzy thing, dude. Oh my god, he's gonna send a envelope full of money to the address that he sent the wand to, and the fucking Ozzy bell. That's what he's gonna do. I love when he hacks like that, dude. Sorry, no sympathy for anyone who pays $100 for one pizza pizza. That's fair. That's fair, right? Oh, that's 100% fair. You can't argue against that.
And it's like, I hate Cobra, so I'm gonna send him food that sustains his fucking existence. Like, how the fuck are you gonna justify? How the fuck are you gonna justify that? And be like, well, you know, I'm entertained by Cobra, so that's the only reason why I do it. And I go, take that, Cobra. We're gonna send you food that gives you substance and keeps you alive. You know,
How
the
is
plan
that
backfired.
trolling?
You thought you were gonna get Cobra
How is that trolling? Explain to me. How is that
to have a
trolling?
blackout, alcoholic-induced freakouts. And I'm sitting here like, well, rice is not my cup of tea when it comes to burritos, but that's all right. Thanks for
Thank
the
on
free food.
rice, dude.
Sitting there gobbling it up, and it's like,
That
oh,
Ozzy
what
bell was
happened?
hitting us. I don't know
What
if I was
happened?
that, but yeah,
You were
that
trying to piss
bell was
Cobra
bad.
off, and it didn't work. You
That
just
looks
sat there and
crazy.
laughed at your
Bad.
dumbass. All that trolling did was feed my ego. So it's like sitting here, thanks for feeding my ego.
Thanks for
love
feeding
this
my
country.
ego. Starts crying again. I love Josh. All right, we might be back. The Ozzy thing is probably gonna throw a wrench in some of it, but I think for the most part we may be back.
There's no reason for all the anger and hatred. It should be America, united we stand.
Oh shit,
The
was that
whole
the
world's gonna fight.
translate?
It should be America,
He comes in our chat. Fuck yeah, dude.
united we stand. The whole world's gonna fight with each other.
Rip Ozzy,
Oh
dude.
shit! Just thinking about
Chief
it makes me
connoisseur
hurt.
of pipe tobacco.
It makes my heart.
Yeah, Scribbler, you got put in this Bogcron video. One of your comments.
God damn it, this
celebrity
tobacco is
food.
fucking making me cough. Oh, dude, I love America more than I love tobacco and alcohol. You want to call me a pussy?
Jessica may try.
You want to
I
call me a
think that
pussy? Go for it.
she might
I
try,
love
but
America.
I'm not sure.
And I love my vets. I love America and I love my vets. God damn it. I just cleaned out my tobacco pipe. Hold up. Yeah, it's a little bit clogged. I can feel that. Hold up one second.
Dude, we got
Oh,
two
yeah.
in the box. No.
That bit the back of my throat. Oh, shit. That bit the back of my throat just a little bit.
He's smoking on dirty. He's not smoking on like his smooth cherry or anything. It's that fucking ratty old cigarette butt tobacco, dude. The snipes. I think that's why he's coughing so bad.
And like I said, real men are not afraid to cry. To fight for what they believe in. I got my soft velvet pajama bottoms, the long sleeves. I'm like,
what a little baby,
that
dude.
feels good on my legs.
Yep, yep.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it, that's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, this is the St. Jude commercial. Oh, dude, sorry. This is what Josh is doing right now, currently. The Ozzy song. Oh, sorry.
I hope she lives a long life.
Brandon, good to see you.
I hope she lives a long life too, man. Don't you cry. Head to bed, peanuts. You know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. What do we got? Chili dogs and tears. I might skip this. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth watching. I'm gonna try to get to Buglam Odyssey. Just because I know we got a lot to get through.
What up? Doing pretty good. Thanks. Chilling, drinking some White Claws. I got a variety pack of White Claws.
All right, this is
There are 4 amazing flavors.
this is the one time we can be like, Josh, this is actually a girly drink. What are you doing?
We got lemon, watermelon, peach, and passion fruit. I tried the passion fruit. They're pretty good. Sipping on a watermelon White Claw. You attacked a lighter. No, I fucking didn't. You're stupid, dude.
So I think
A little video
I heard it on like Bite Sizes stream, but he took like a little bit to get to Walt, to the RIP video for Walt. So honestly, I'm thinking it might be a few days before we see him online again. Besides just Ozzy posting on Facebook, which I may check again. We're using that to see if he's killed himself yet. I wonder if Clint swung by to take the shotgun from him. That would make sense, right?
You're watching Sydney Watson's newest video here. Just because you're on OnlyFans, that does not make you a model. Anyone can take pictures of their butthole and sell on the internet. It doesn't make you a model. Calm the fuck down. No offense to OnlyFans creators. Do not stalk women. Period. I don't care how pretty they are. I don't care. Don't do it. As somebody who is being cyber stalked and harassed by his ex-girlfriend, I can tell you it's not fun. In fact, it's creepy and weird. Weird. To quote that annoying dumb bitch, Rachel Ziegler, it's weird. I'm gonna be hitting the
To quote the annoying dumb bitch woman. It's weird because sometimes I look at his foot and I'm like, oh, this does not look proportionate to the rest of his body. But we got to remember that he's got to be in his cankles and his feet. He's got to be just fucking getting water in there, like they're swelling. Like there has to be liquid in there.
alcohol is hard tonight. Taking a break from that vodka because that stuff is mean strong, dude. On a side note, if you saw my last live stream, which I deleted because people got me on a loop about certain people, and then they're just like, no, delete, which it doesn't matter because someone's already fucking saved it. And I've watched plenty of women who will not give me a chance because they think I'm creepy or weird, or my trolls are assholes. And then they proceed to complain because they can't find a decent guy. And I'm just over here like, how's that working out for you? Right. By the time you come to your good senses and realize,
how's that working out for you?
I'm gonna have someone way younger and way prettier. You're gonna be sitting there going, "Oh,
You're slick."
I should have given Cobra a chance." Wham.
All right,
Say it with me: sex is not a need; it's a want.
no Aussie posting since the last one we seen. All right, guys. All right. you can use the chat to take bets. I'm okay with that. All right. He hands it your gift. Look like he has 6 toes. He does, dude. He genuinely does. You're right. Sometimes I do have to sit here and count them.
Okay, I cannot stress this enough. Do not fucking subscribe to your family's OnlyFans page. That is so beyond fucking creepy, dude. I don't care if it's like your fourth cousin. That's a gray area, I guess. But even then, it's just like, no. If I started an OnlyFans page,
So I saw someone asked if he essayed a woman. Like BW said, it's unconfirmed. I don't like to take what Null says as any type of truth. Maybe things I wanna believe, like she dug in Josh's ass. But Summer said that he was forcing her, like forcing himself upon her. Summer said that. Again, it's pretty unconfirmed. I don't know. She said that to Steve in private, and I think that's the only ever time we've heard that is when Steve said that. And Scrapper Steve is a weirdo pedophile furry. So like it's hard. I can't really take what he has to say as too credible. But I can't say. I think Summer's like also a furry degenerate. So it's really hard. That's 2 opportunities for lies. Amen. Amen, BW. Like you said, unconfirmed. I do believe that he gave her like BV or something, like a bacterial infection in her throat after she sucked him off. That 100% did happen, though.
Good, because everyone's already seen my dick, so it is what it is. On that note, I would like to apologize to all my ex crushes for any crap that you might have received, because my trolls can't get laid, and they get mad when Cobra's got the balls to
So
talk
yeah,
shit or
that
whatever.
is. I have heard him say that he fluffs himself up. I've heard many people say that they like can confirm that he said that he brushes like up against women. Shout out to Ballpark Franks, absolutely. But yeah, I've seen many people, like very credible sources, say that he said he brushes up against women. And yeah, if that's the case, absolutely. That's the sexual predator, 100%, right?
League, and they don't have that alpha confidence like I have. That's what kind of goes through my mind when I'm watching.
Yeah, I have
chicks
that
on
video. Let's see if it's on my bookmarks.
This is someone's daughter. And some of these chicks
If
are
not,
pretty banging, I'm not gonna lie.
feel like I have
I
it
shake his daughter's
downloaded.
hand and be like,
If
thank
not,
you for giving us that. Yeah. Winning.
winning.
And I'll be honest with you, I've had the worst luck with women my entire life. I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since grade school, and
I might
feel
not,
good.
but yeah,
days I don't
sorry,
feel.
it's on Preserve Tube. Here, I'm gonna link something really quick. So I have a stream that is no longer public on my channel. I might try to actually get that public again. But it's where I went over this thing called the George shit list, and it's basically like all of his wrongdoings cataloged. And I will say a lot of these links go to like dead Reddit post, right? But it means that there was some sort of proof. I remember that stream. Yeah. Anyone who's been watching for long enough has seen that stream. I think it has like a good 1,000 views on it. I might try to get that public again so everyone can just watch it. Reddit is shit, but I don't normally praise Redditors in any type of faction, but St. Puffers I had to, because he was extremely thorough. He was very thorough in this. And so, again, I think this is to be taken into consideration,
So attractive, like
I
know I'm a good looking dude, but you don't feel so hot.
Reddit sucks. Yeah, Reddit sucks too. I'm gonna agree with that. There's I 100% think that I don't know. I believe that Kiwi Farms deserves to be on the clear net before Reddit does. 100%. I remember a big thing back in the day. I was a kid when it happened. But it was a server called r/jailbait, and it of course it is what it sounded like. Sorry, I think this like stands for just Reddit as a whole. But there was a subreddit called r/jailbait. I think you might know what the fuck that is. Pedophile shit. They did a news story on it on r/jailbait to try to be like, see, look at this. Make sure your close family members, your colleagues, this is how you can easily clock like a pedophile. And after that news segment, the website had received the most traffic it had ever gotten, that it had to get like permanently shut down. Anyone remember r/watch people die? Yeah, there's tons of subreddits like that. And so like I love that Reddit will call itself the heart of the internet. Sorry, I don't want to go out on a fucking too crazy Reddit rant, but yeah, no, absolutely. Fuck sickos and fuck Reddit, dude. I'm with you.
White claws aren't that strong. They're only like 5%. So, yeah, do with that with what you will. Not a sponsor. What's vodka I got left? Yeah, plenty of vodka. Because I'm a 90s baby, so Star Wars for me is Phantom Menace. I know a lot of people.
I'm a 90s baby.
A lot of people. And I'm like, what?
It came out in like 1999. Like that was almost 2000. That I don't know.
One is so good. You get the fight sequence with Darth Maul.
Third worst clown
right now.
Off today. She does not.
Like, I don't know who's more annoying, Jar Jar Binks or Baby Yoda. Who do you think's more annoying as a Star Wars character, Jar Jar Binks or Baby Yoda? That being said, I'm all about body positivity because look at me.
Unless it's like a fat bitch, like Cobra hates fat women.
I got a little bit of a tummy from eating fast food and drinking, and do I give a shit? No. Which I would play guitar right now, but it's like 10 o'clock in the evening, and even though it's the weekend, after 10 o'clock at night, it's dark outside, my neighbors are probably trying to sleep. I don't want to piss them off.
Yeah, dude. Alex Anderson has done a lot of cool shit before he died, bro. He watched an 8-year-old. Listen. I don't want to hold like any of Alex Anderson's stories. Obviously is credible because the savant dumbness. Absolutely, it's just fucking. It's so crazy the level of lies he would say. But yeah, he saw an old lady get knocked out at the library and slept the dude, and then he basically sort of my lover he basically said that he watched an 8-year-old get like touched on a bus. It was like, stop doing that, man, and then didn't do anything further besides just say that. I don't know. I fucking hate that story. R.I.P. Ozzy. R.I.P. Alex Anderson, dude. I remember a live stream. Josh and fucking. I wonder if I can pull it up. Josh and Alex Anderson were doing, and Josh looks over, and he's having a seizure. Alex Anderson is just seizing, and Josh is like, no, dude, not today, dude. You're good, Alex. Just, and then as soon as Alex snaps out of it, Josh loads him a bowl of tobacco and goes, here, some fresh tobacco. Let me see if I can get this up, dude. This is something good.
Trying to stay on my neighbor's good side and I don't go out of my way to start trouble in the neighborhood. I pretty much just keep to myself, and then people say hi. I say, hey, what's up? It's that guy. The famous YouTuber.
It's that guy.
People in the last video were asking me if I had a dog, and I'm like, not really. I mean, my parents have what Great Danes say to do that I adore to pieces. Do you believe in reincarnation? I believe in it. I think I was Beethoven in a past.
Yeah. And also, he thinks he was like 7 other souls in a past life, dude. The soul merging and soul bonding thing. Fucking Christ, dude. Let me pull. I found the video of Alex seizing. This is a classic. Sorry.
Brought you out of it. You're witnessing entrepreneur magic at its finest.
Sorry, number. Dude, look. Sorry, he just looks over. Because, to be fair, I wouldn't know what to do either. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do if my friend was just having a seizure. So he looks over and he goes, oh. And so I will say, considering Josh is as retarded as he is, he didn't handle this the worst possible way. I think giving him some, like, pipe tobacco afterwards instead of a glass of water was questionable, but
Alex,
you
all right, bro? Alex, you got this, bro. Come on.
Sorry, I just laugh at that bitch. Just fucking wheeze, dude. That's horrible. I wonder how long Cobra. I want to hear the rant he was going on. So he was
1, 2, 3. Now the Scepter's gonna get 4 buttons, and that'll leave 9 buttons.
He's packing orders. Okay, he's putting out little Cobra buttons.
Each certificate is gonna get a Cobra Craft Handmade Wands sticker. Yeah. You're witnessing entrepreneur magic at its finest, YouTube.
At its finest.
Alex, you all right, bro? Alex, you got this, bro. Come on.
Oh my God.
No season.
Sorry, we're watching this.
Not today, bro.
I think it's kind of a hidden gem amongst Cobra moments. You know, we always talk about the Warlord Dick T-shirt and the glitter bombs and Scotty's death and whatever else. But this, I feel like, yeah, Cobra dealing with a seizure. The reason this is so funny, I'll let it play for a little bit longer.
No, you're good, dude. All right.
So,
brought you out of it as quickly as I could.
Alex Anderson has a fucking disorder where he has seizures quite often. So Josh may have actually seen this gone down before and might actually know what to do. Whereas just be try to talk him out of it. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm giving too much
tobacco in your life. Let me load some fresh tobacco off my Ouija board.
Some fresh tobacco off my Ouija board. That'll help your seizure.
I have some black Cavendish on my Ouija board.
All I got is leisurely. I got some black Cavendish.
And I'm going to pinch some off and just load it in here just like that.
I think that's his code word. Black Cavendish might be his code word for when he's smoking weed. I think he told Seizure that if he's ever smoking weed out of his tobacco pipe, he goes a black Cavendish.
Okay.
It's probably, I don't know if it's weed right here.
I'll get this pipe started.
Alex was a real homeboy. One of the best Alex Anderson moments was Cobra's cooking fried chicken, and Alex said this and some Kool-Aid would be an N-word favorite meal.
Roast.
And Cobra was like, please don't be racist on my channel. And it was like, I'm not being racist. Bongman, good to see you. Great to see you. I'm sorry. Sorry about Ozzy. The news is hard, man.
There you go. Fresh pipe tobacco.
Don't be racist on my video.
It'll help with your endorphins.
Ozzy's hibernating, okay? The pain is gut wrenching.
I look over and Alex is having a seizure. I'm like, nope, not on my watch.
This is why this ties it all together. what he's about to say right here, guys, ties everything together. He just saved his homeboy from a sleazer with some black Cabernet pipe tobacco.
I didn't let Kim Jong-un's fucking missiles destroy us. I didn't let ISIS gain any territory. I'm not going to let Alex have a seizure.
Yeah. I'm going to play that back.
I didn't let Kim Jong-un's fucking missiles destroy us. I didn't let ISIS gain any territory. I'm not going to let Alex have a seizure. That's what I love about my magic, is I can use it to help people. I took down ISIS with my magic. They're losing territory. Kim Jong-un's fucking backing off on the nuclear missiles. Because on September 3rd, 4 earthquakes happened.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cut off here. But, again, one of my favorite Josh moments by far. Oldie but a Goldie. Chunk Squad, good to see you, brother. You better be bricked up.
Our facial structures are very similar. And Beethoven died March 26, 1891. And I was born March 26, 1991. It kind of makes you think, yeah, at White Claw.
Oh, sorry, I gotta read this. My favorite Alex Anderson moment will always be when Kobe's making him some super hot dog shit meal, denies Alex to do, and then grabs himself a fucking second one. Oh, I know. And Josh was good like that. Josh was a great friend. Okay? Golden heart. For sure. There's poor bastard kid. Steve Hall, good to see you.
And I will be going to therapy on Monday. My dad will be picking me up. So we'll see if I can check my PO box and get that wand in the mail. So I did find a box big enough for the customer. And I want to send them a hatch, a wand, and maybe a
are you new?
Tape.
You might not. If you're this new, how new are you? I want to fucking.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Some of the chicks I went to high school with were.
But you should have already had the 9/11.
Yeah, I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since
celebration now.
I grow up, have a glow up, as they say, and now I got a ton of fangirls who watch my videos religiously. So there's that. So if you're in high school or junior high and the chicks aren't noticing you, don't worry about it, man. Sadly, my birth mother, Laura, is not all mentally there, if you catch my drift. According to what I've been told by my father, she's not mentally.
According to Clint, Alicia Rhodey also died. I'd maybe take this into consideration, Josh.
Capable of
no. As much as I think Clint is a liar, I think Clint also put his dick in a retorted woman. And then Josh, my father. See bite size. My father had sex with a retarded woman. And now I'm here and you steal my content, all right?
Children,
That's
and
how I got these scars.
The last time I saw Laura, I was like 12 or 13 years old, and we went. I was in Cheyenne visiting my stepmom's side of the family, and
dope PFP.
We had lunch together, and
Camera's been on the whole
time. There wasn't
time.
a whole lot of conversation. Like you could tell, she just wasn't all there.
Saunders men are
first mother would try to.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Send me like gifts and clothes and candy, and it'd make me upset, And my dad would ask. He was like, "Josh, what's up, man? Why are you upset about this?" And I'm like, "Because she's not in my life, and so why is she sending me this crap?" Like every time me and my dad have tried to reach out and contact Laura, we've always been met with like dead ends and no leads.
I thought that Josh briefly spoke about it, about like a dinner or something. I can't remember, but I'm not 100% sure, but I could have swore
that. And then my trolls try to reach out and contact her and find her, and it's just like, no one asked you to do this. Like, I swear to you, my trolls have no tact.
I don't need any food.
But that's neither here nor there. Park management's been made aware of my YouTube trolls, by the way, so yeah. I get into a spot where I can't get kicked out.
Dude. Yikes, dude. I think Josh even mentioning it is dangerous territory. I don't want him to egg on any of the like really, for lack of better words, like just bloodthirsty A-logs.
Because of my YouTube trolls. That really fucking irks my YouTube trolls. Imagine to look at my YouTube trolls and they're like, "Oh my god, what? We got Josh kicked out of the conquistadors. He's gonna have to move into a group home and stay with his mommy and daddy and live in the basement again." It's like, yeah, joke's on you, bud. So really, I should be thanking my YouTube trolls because
It's hereditary, Peepo. You fucking won from the Saunders. That's hereditary. Give him a break, dude. There's a generational curse that has to do with cat openers, all right?
The conquistadors, I wouldn't be sitting here in my own little 3-bedroom house. So at this point, if my YouTube trolls keep pulling this crap, eventually I'm going to end up in my dream house. It's just what it is. Imagine the look on my trolls' faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You want to talk about how depraved my YouTube trolls are?
He said that about his last apartment, that the YouTube trolls wouldn't get him kicked out. And for what it's worth, I think it was Jessica that got him kicked out. I don't put that on the YouTube trolls in like any way, shape, or form. I think Josh's reactions to DoorDash and door knocks, and then on top of that, Jessica, that is what obviously got him kicked out. You heard his neighbor check in with him after EMTs did, and he said, "Are you okay?" And Josh went, "I'm fantastic." And then he went, "Don't ever do that again, okay?"
Back when I had my cell phone, which once I get that wand in the mail, then I'll begin saving up for another one. It is what it is. My YouTube trolls sent me Photoshop images of me and my family doing it, and it's all you could tell it was.
Yeah. Ever since, I mean, they've been doing it for a while, where they just Photoshop Clint's face and Josh's face on like a gay porn still. But now with AI, dude, people can send Josh straight deep fakes. Straight just look at his face. You can tell by his face. It's gotta make him so mad when he gets sent a deep fake of his dad sucking him off or something. It's gotta fucking suck.
Poorly photoshopped. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I was so morbidly grossed out by it. I'm just like, you people are sick.
You're going to crash out about Ozzy dying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. That's inevitable, you know? I think it'll be the only thing he talks about until he fucking dies.
Remember, fellas, a wank a day keeps the prostate cancer away. I love masturbating.
Did you say I love masturbating? KingCobraJFS?
It keeps the prostate cancer away. I love masturbating.
What a fucking weirdo. What an actual fucking weirdo, dude.
Because that being said, I can appreciate bimbos 100% because I'm very shallow when it comes to my preference in women.
And at least I can admit it.
Jesus, Jessica Boyle wasn't so.
You're giving people ideas. Come on,
insufferably insane and just mental problems galore. Fucking psycho bitch. You know, I overlooked the fact that she's not the prettiest. One can complain when you haven't had pussy in 6 goddamn years.
It's basically just saying, like, yeah, I didn't like her. I just wanted to fucking end this dry spell, dude. And again, I was rewatching videos of Null and stuff during the breakup arc, and Josh would go weeks on end without like texting her or calling her, and she had receipts to show that, which. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
I overlooked the fact that my YouTube trolls were jealous because Cobra's getting a piece of ass and they're not. And then she is, oh my God, just thinking about the arguments we've had. Oh, it makes my brain hurt. Let me finish. You're not listening. I'm like, I am listening. This is called a conversation. You talk, I talk, you talk.
Are we still stuck on it? I would feel like after something like that, you would be so mentally relieved of just not having her in your life anymore that you would just never talk about her again. It would be like a bad dream, a bad memory or something.
I talk, you have an opinion, I have an opinion. This is how basic communication works. On a side note, if I built my clock tower dream house, you know what I'd do for my kid? I'd build him a fort in the backyard. He'd be like, I got a bell tower just like Daddy. yeah, you do. Any, mini, money, mo, which flavor do I want to go with? Let's fuck it, passion fruit. Watermelon, yeah, I want the passion fruit one. This variety pack that I have of these White Claws, like, these are delicious. You got the lemon, the passion fruit, the watermelon, and the peach. There are some real creeps on the internet who are, and I get it to a point, like, you know, you become infatuated with certain chicks. I get that to a point.
Sorry, I
It's
stepped
natural
away
to
for a
have
minute. We're gonna need a rewind.
Watermelon, yeah, I want the passion fruit one. This variety pack that I have of these White Claws,
Job, were
like,
you gonna see you,
these are
brother?
delicious. You got the lemon, the passion fruit, the
Danny,
watermelon, and the peach. There are some real creeps on the internet
guys, it's the real Danny Phil.
who are, and I get it to a point, like,
Yeah.
you know, you become infatuated with certain chicks. I get that to a point. It's natural to have infatuation with.
Sorry, I think it's really funny that this Danny Filth right here is the only like fake account that Cobra doesn't ban from his chat. I find that so fucking funny. A moment of silence for Jessica Boyle's parents. They haven't been able to use their bathroom in 20 plus years, but they're sobbing in it for 24 hours straight. Yeah, I don't feel bad for her parents anymore because they continue to keep that wretched woman there. And at that point, they're just asking to be abused. They're enabling him. I think giving Jessica Boyle shelter is a bad enough offense, honestly.
Certain members of the opposite sex. I get that. But there's a line you shouldn't cross.
There's a line.
I would never stalk any chick that I liked, let alone my ex-crushes. Fuck that shit. Because I know how it feels. I'm being stalked and cyber harassed by my YouTube trolls and my ex-girlfriend. And it's not a fun feeling, dude. It makes me feel vulnerable and gross, you know? I know when I filed my taxes from last year, my dad finally said, "Okay, Josh, well, you have a job. YouTube's your job. Keep doing your thing." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Kate has not been around. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think Fangirl Kate, the identity behind Fangirl Kate, has probably been taken over by a few different women. You know, at some point they might slink their way into Josh's DMs and get something out of him, but it's a long burn. When it comes to that, it's a long burn. I think Cobra is a little bit more equipped to deal with that kind of trolling than, let's say, like someone like Cyrax is, to where he'll just like send a dick pic to anyone, you know. Let me continue.
You know, this is why I have a very minimalist outlook on life. My PlayStation 3, for example, barely works. And when I go to play Grand Theft Auto 5, the game will freeze and then I'll have to reset it, kind of thing. And
for example, my PlayStation Triple, dude. Sorry, I just love it. We haven't seen him play that PS3 on camera for quite some time.
And I'm like, well, it still works. I honestly do not need a PS4 or PS5 or anything like that. If my current gaming system still works barely, then I'm content. Even if I gotta fucking restart it from time to time. Did I try blowing on it? It's not an.
Yeah, Jackie always tell me you own that PS Triple all the time. Sorry, really quick. Sorry to bring up Chris Chad. Everyone will always say that their favorite troll is Liquid Chris, but where's my love for fucking Alec Benson Leary? He played Lars on that call, and I feel like anyone who has listened enough to the Alec Benson Leary calls like can decipher his voice. I love how bad Chris is with voice recognition. It's fucking hilarious.
Nintendo, my friends. When I turned 18 and I got sick of my parents' rules, they're like, "Well, if you don't like it, then move out." So I did. I got a job at Wendy's.
Yeah, right?
Great grandma Palmer's savings bonds and got my first apartment.
Sorry, the conversations. I love you as like, Chris, you could spit on a bitch, you could hit a bitch, you could slap a bitch, you can never lie to a bitch. All right, Chris. That was really fucking good.
And for the most part, I've been pretty financially independent. And It's so easy.
Also, I think it's an autism thing. But at some point when Chris was ranting and raving about the jerk ops and the mall security guards, he was like, he started talking like like with a black accent. He started being like, yeah, man, and these jerk ops at the mall, man, that was holding a brother down. You know how it is. Like, it was very fucking funny.
Bully someone for creating
Anyone
content.
who has not seen that arc or it's been a while, go revisit it. I highly advise you.
And yet, if you don't like someone's content and you think they're gross and weird, why the fuck do you watch? You know, I think that's what hooks people to my content is this morbid curiosity. Like, who the fuck is this King Cobra dude? Chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand, beef dog, extra cheese, bacon, and grilled onions, with a little bit of ranch on top. Oh, tactical soap. Yeah, it's a soap made for men. All natural ingredients, infused.
Joshua Wise, sorry, which one was that? That wasn't the Wise guy? I don't think so. I'm trying to remember who that was.
With pheromones that are designed to make women horny and other men smell that scent on you and it makes them respect you. So gain confidence with the ladies. Check out Tactical Soap. Like, generally speaking,
the fact that his referral code doesn't work anymore and he still plugs like Tactical Soap, that shows his brand loyalty 100%. I might skip a little bit because I know I'm probably gonna hop off here before not too long.
although in my experiences, a real woman is so much more satisfying than a sex doll, but I digress.
Okay, we need to rewind.
Gotham chick. Ego hit me hard. And I would do anything I could to get him back. So, like, let her talk shit on her stream. I don't give a fuck. All you're doing is stroking my ego, giving me more attention than I'm giving you. So, that's how I look at it with my YouTube trolls. It's like, let them talk shit. Let them talk shit, dude. All you're doing is feeding my ego.
You're lying. You're in Connecticut, dude. I think that's where she's at. The CK, I don't know. I can't remember.
Don't forget Jessica Boyle, dude.
That's crazy.
Land me a smoking hot Gotham chick, and it's only a matter of time. You know? It's only a matter of time. If I can't find...
I don't know if Josh will ever stream with Courtney again after that last one. I'll be honest, dude.
The goth girl in my dreams. It's all good. I'll get a fuck doll and be done with it. You know, that's the worst. That's the last worst scenario kind of thing. You know. My experiences, a real woman is so much more satisfying.
I feel like that's a shared opinion. I remember one time Clown, we were restreaming, and Clown was like, "Yeah, if fucking Courtney had fishnets on, this would make this a lot more interesting." I feel like that's a shared opinion. Product War, member for 9 months. Thank you so much, brother. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, dude, we've got members who've been members for like a year now. That's fucking crazy to think about.
And then the sex doll, but I digress.
They all pay him to pay.
I'm just gonna keep waiting patiently.
Has to pay Josh. I think she just has to be a woman who won't be like, you smell. You know, like I mean, like Crystal got it pretty easy. You know,
and shooting my shit, wearing my tactical soap, just keep being badass.
A lot of people don't know that Crystal was a fucking intern on the Howard Stern show, and Howard Stern has like made references about her shrill ass voice. That's how deep it is.
And like, if I find the right chick, cool. If not, that's cool too. No skin off my shoes, man. The thing that sucks about sex dolls is they can't kiss you back, you know?
They can't kiss you back. Experience.
Not to be graphic, but fuck the sex doll, dude, 100. Even though I lost...
Cobra at some point, at like 2022, said that if you're a man who has a sex doll, that you do not deserve companionship whatsoever. You do not... One hole. You do not deserve to be with a real woman. Sometimes I agree with them. Sometimes I agree with them.
Often it's been like 4 years since you died and ran away, kind of thing.
4 years? 4 years? What? No, sorry.
I have all the videos on my YouTube channel of me and Puff just hanging out. And I would honestly recommend bearded dragons. They're fun to have. I had one for a brief time, and they're super easy to take care of. You keep them fed, you keep their tank light on. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much just sit in their tank and chill out. You know?
Yeah.
I still have.
What was her name? Alyssa? A lot of people don't remember that. There was the first one. I can't remember if it was it Vapor? It was. I can't remember in which order, but it was like Vapor, and then Mad Dog Kurt sent him one. And then I think the second one he got was the child size one, if I'm recalling it correctly. That arc was concerning. I just want to say that I was kind of present for that arc. You were there, and that was bad.
Tank sitting in my living room, empty. A constant reminder of you lost your bearded dragon. My trolls couldn't.
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't. If I'm remembering Mad Dog Kurt, I don't. No, Vapor. No, Mad Dog Kurt might have said he was going to, and then Vapor, because I remember the Discord confrontation about it afterwards. Do you remember that, Buck on Just Share? I don't know if you ever caught that. I know it's in like the Lemon Lime cut of it. They had this. Vapor was like a sex doll enthusiast, I think. Honest to God, which yeah, no wonder you're trying to give Josh one as well, you know?
Stand for that. It's like, oh well, Puff makes Josh happy. He's like a therapy animal for Josh. Well, we can't have that. So then of course they had to harass Metro and try to get Puff to.
I'll pay you back. No, you won't, Josh. No, you won't. For what it's worth. I'm sorry, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. Who was there with him? I think one of his homeboys was there with him during that, which probably made it even more shameful.
Taken away from me and shit. And when the chick came over to check on him, she was like, honestly, I explained to her that I have Asperger's and I've never owned a bearded dragon. This is my first time. And she literally said, you know, for a first-time owner, you're doing like 95% better than most of the cases I encounter. Keep doing your thing. I'm like, there you go. There you go. And, you know, that's the thing of it. If my account was in the negative, you know, and my boy Puff needed lettuce and bearded dragon.
Sorry, my boy Puff, dude.
Food, I would DoorDash it. You know what I'm saying? Like who would have thunk it? Cobra's actually capable of producing decent music, even if he has to cheat and use AI.
Oh my God, what are you? Sorry, dude. There's no integrity in anything he does anymore. He doesn't take pride in his music or his wands. If he can get AI to make wands for him, he sure as shit would. Dude, I swear to God. Sorry, this is... God.
You know, like... Oh, you'd hate people, too, if you've been bullied your entire life. And rejected by every chick you like.
You would also be a massive pussy if you've been glazed your whole life.
You'd hate life, too.
Or hazed.
Like, what's my purpose in life? Who am I? What am I good for? You know, and
good, great question. Sorry.
I found my niche. I found my niche with YouTube kind of thing.
Niche.
You know?
Niche. Is that a Cobraism? Niche. Niche, obviously, but is that a Cobraism? Niche.
So I see people who are more special needs than I am getting bullied on YouTube.
Sorry, I keep saying it. I'm really that retarded.
Like, man, fucking leave him alone. Y'all saw me live earlier when I was eating those chili cheese dogs. Bacon.
Yeah, how does he think AI is actual music? Here, I'll go to his... Here, we'll take a look at this, Tubes. I have this fucking AI music account bookmarked. Let me... Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, so I have this bookmark. The last song he made was about Cyrax, by the way. This guy fucking loves Cyrax. Smoking cold beer. I know he's got like ones about fucking diarrhea, whiskey farts and diarrhea or whatever. Gone Buff Gone. Here, we'll take a look at the Cyrax one. Where's the volume now? Sorry, I'm making you all sit through this.
Screaming voids and silent cries, pants and shame.
Look, guys. Yeah, even though I'm cheating, I can produce some good music, dude. Him putting in like, oh my god, sorry, I just like the mental gymnastics are crazy. I think of like 2017. Josh saw this. Josh being like, yeah, I use a robot to make. He would like get pissed. He'd be like, that's gonna take jobs away from people like me. He would get really mad. Yeah, I have that linked. The fucking pseudo. Jesus Christ.
All beef, Frank hot dog, chili, extra cheese, grilled onions.
There's a guy I walk by sometimes.
A little bit of ranch.
AI slop for
people like Cobra, food hacking.
Kill them. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. That person should kill themselves, dude. I can't imagine consuming like anything that's AI. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know. Even if like something has an AI thumbnail, I will stray away from it because it's just so fucking lazy.
I'm like, there's nothing to hack. This is just perfect the way it is.
You're in trouble, Jessica. Yeah, we watched that one on stream, or listened to that one on stream, dude.
Extra cheese, grilled onions, and bacon.
Extra cheese.
A little bit of ranch. Yes, please.
I'm gonna skip a little bit because I'm probably gonna get out of here in a bit, guys. I'm gonna try to get through this.
Thirsty Thursdays. You come in on Thursday, get a pitcher of beer, and your choice of soda pop. I would have both Coke and Pepsi products. Like 44 beers on tap. I'm like, get a pitcher and a little bit of beer for your buck for $8. I like how bite-sized Cobra can accuse Ellen Knight of doing heroin. And it's like, you don't even fucking know her, dude. You're just being a piece of shit because you and like
accusing him
like, get a pitcher and a little bit of beer for your buck.
Sorry, too far.
I like how bite-sized Cobra can accuse Ellen Knight of doing heroin. And it's like, you don't even fucking know her, dude.
Ellen Knight of doing heroin? I don't know if he ever accused Ellen of doing heroin. Yeah, bite size? What the fuck? Recent update on Null? Still crazy. I don't know if she's still going through and DMCAing people. I think that's what it is. With the privacy complaints and copyright strikes. I'm not sure. I really hope not, for what it's worth.
You're just being a piece of shit because you and like everybody else has an unhealthy obsession with Cobra because Cobra's the dude. There's a special place in hell for bite-sized Cobra. But bite-sized Cobra is a piece of shit.
Bite-sized.
I'm like, I'm aware of the fact that my cooking videos aren't the most sanitary or the most tastiest looking.
Yeah.
Or like, like when I made the deep fried avocado video.
She cooked. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. She took a fucking victorious victory against Willow, dude. So what happened was Willow said she was pregnant. She immediately just started copyright striking and privacy complaining on his videos. And then she started like posting pictures from their social medias. And Willow tucked tail pretty quickly. He tucked tail and he privated all of his videos on Null. Such a giant L. So in turn, Willow doing that made it worse. She went after like Seizure Robot and whoever else who had like archives of her fucking meltdowns. She immediately just started going after people because, again, like Willow, I don't know. I hate that Willow did that. I understand. And let's keep the longevity of his channel. But it's hard because that gave her like the advantage to think that she can like do this to more people. She like now knows that will unfortunately work. Better lose a channel than give in. For like credibility, if you don't want to smell like bitch, yeah, it's hard to get the smell of bitch off you in this community. And Willow's got it on him.
I had a booger hanging out of my nose the whole time. It's an honest mistake. People make honest mistakes, and then
Never
people
hit
like
me for
Bite-Sized
some
Cobra
reason.
want to use that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have like less than 500 subscribers. I don't think she's going after small channels necessarily, but anything that's big and tied to her name, she's getting it off the web. She's trying to.
And then
Who's that Barbara Stranza? I can't remember her last name, but it's the concept of, you know, you trying to like suppress media and get it like hidden, in turn like makes more people have their eyes on it because you're trying to like hide it. Like Barbara Streisand effect, I can't remember of it is, but yeah,
it's a rip on me. And it's like, you know, you do realize that if I was aware of everything, you know, it wouldn't be an issue.
Barbara Streisand, yeah, the Streisand effect, yeah. Thank you so much.
Like, I've learned a couple of things. I've been on the front lines, you know. I'm like, you know what? I can sit here and enjoy a bacon chili cheese dog burger from a hamburger stand.
I think Willow Davis might have honestly just been better sticking to doing videos on Fat Woman. Like, I'll be honest, dude, he made so much more money. Like, I remember back in the height of like Girl World, there was a panel for people who were like making the most money at a Girl World, and he was up there. Like at its height, he was making so much money. I if I were him, I would just like ride that wave until I wiped out. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm not 100%, but BBW is. Oh, we were talking about BBLs one time, and I went, instead of saying BBL, I said BBW, and I went, BBW stink, right? And the clown laughed and said, yeah, but. Oh my god, dude. Willow is the embodiment of a Reddit user, okay?
Things. I'm sitting here eating a beef chili cheese dog, extra cheese, bacon, grilled onions, a little bit of ranch. I'm living my life. My YouTube trolls love to fuck with Ellen and harass her because they don't have the balls. They don't have the balls to talk to chicks that are stupid hot.
They don't have the balls to go after a woman who want nothing to do with them. All right, you're right. You're right, Josh. I'm not that persistent. You got one up on me.
Out of their league. They're scared, you know. It's just easier to troll Cobra and rip on him for his bullshit, you know. Hamburger stand makes a bomb ass chili cheese dog. Their beef dog with chili, extra cheese, bacon, grilled onions.
Hit me in the balls.
Chili cheese dog with
yeah. Kick me in the balls again. Jesus Christ. I love how Turkey Tom spin that story and said that, listen to this. I doubt any of you fine folk watched the Turkey Tom KingCobraJFS documentary. I sure hope you didn't. But Turkey Tom misconstrued that story so badly. He said that there was a girl who was hitting him in the balls a bunch, and I remember he like screamed in her face and that stopped it. But Turkey Tom spun this story and said that Josh grabbed a chair and hit her over the head with it, and then screamed, "Stop hitting me in the balls." Which could have been farther from the truth. I find that so fucking. I did not, and it was yeah, very funny.
Fuck off. Chicken cutlet sub. Oh, I wish. Chicken cutlets.
You know, I've checked. Sorry to hone in on like other creators during this Cobra stream. I've like checked Turkey Tom's Kiwi thread, and they will like praise him for his older content. And then, like obviously, like the decline of Turkey Tom's content is a main reason why people hate him. Is that he just like tries to make like half-ass like lolcow slop now, But like that Kiwi thread is like pretty in depth. I don't want to be like, oh, Turkey Tom, Turkey Tom. But yeah, like I'm not. It doesn't even like anger me. I know. I listen, video. It doesn't like anger me. I think they're genuinely like laughable. I remember I watched the Cyrax one. I don't know if I watched it on stream, but I watched the Cyrax one and I watched the Cobra one on stream just to see like how much was wrong with it, right? And again, like he's got some like he's got like other good content. He's got a content on like content. He's got a documentary on Cool Cat, which is like very in depth. That's like the only like super in depth Cool Cat documentary there is. I don't know. We'll continue, but
all the meats, bacon, fresh mozz, a little bit of pesto, a little bit of balsamic, a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper. What's up, Cobes? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just chilling. You can get banned from my channel. Do I have any foods for tomorrow? Yes, I do. Don't worry about it. Like, oh, Cobra's up late. Go to bed, Cobra. Why don't you fucking make me, you little pussy? Why don't you come bang on my fucking door?
One of my favorite Josh moments was someone said, "You go to bed, Josh," and he was like, "You're not big enough to make me go to bed." And then he was like, "Even though it is midnight on a Monday," he like made a case for himself of why he should be going to bed.
Make me go to bed. Go to bed, Cobra. Like, why don't you fucking make me, a little pussy? It's beyond pathetic.
Yeah, crazy.
The effort my trolls put
crazy
into
time to be on the internet during that hour.
You don't see me trying. You don't see me trying that hard to get inside their head because honestly, I don't have to. Go to bed and stop drinking. Why don't you make me, a little pussy? Sitting there like, oh, Cobra, you better stop drinking and go to bed. It's like, why don't you make me, a little pussy? Show up to my fucking house. Show up to my fucking house and fucking make me. Cobra, go to bed. Quit drinking.
Is that the broken baseball?
Show up to my fucking house.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at that.
And fucking make me. Cobra, go to bed. Quit drinking. Like, why don't you make me, a little pussy? Show up to my fucking house. I don't sit here and be like, oh my God, my trolls are up at 4 o'clock in the morning drinking and listening to good music.
Years ago,
they better go.
I might have a photo. Let me see. I might have an interesting photo.
Cobra alone. I'm like, do what the fuck you want to do because I'm done. Better not keep streaming and drinking instead of going to sleep. Oh, piss off. That's the best you got.
Dude, they're getting them.
Oh yeah.
They're really, telling them to get to bed. Really fucking getting them, dude.
Cobra's live. You better troll him in the comment section. Get banned, pussy. Does your dad know you're alive right now? Yeah, dude, don't be stupid. If you're going to be stupid, you're going to get banned from the comments. Bye-bye, troll. If you're going to be stupid in the comment section, you're going to get banned. Exactly. Bye-bye, trolls. Hey, Cobra, you better go to bed. Stop drinking. It's like, do something about it, pussy. You don't like what I'm doing on camera? Then don't fucking watch. You don't sit there and fucking see me trolling my trolls at 4 o'clock in the morning like, oh my God, you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
See me trolling my trolls.
Like, I fucking hate Cobra. I can't stand him. It's like, so then, like, why do you watch? Why do you?
I don't know. Look at that map. I don't know why it's in such low quality. Fucking dude, yeah, he like you see, yeah, he thinks that thing is a top of the line self-defense, which I'm surprised. I'm glad he's pulling this out instead of like shotguns, to be fair. But yeah, this right here, this is old reliable.
Why do you watch if you can't stand Cobra? God, my trolls are so desperate and stupid for attention. It's like, block, delete, ignore. You're gonna hurt yourself with that bad. Be careful.
Dude,
no, the fuck I'm not.
Him sending Cyrax paid pizzas is the most retarded shit ever. Because Cyrax got on call about it to like CI Gayhole and was like, yeah, I'm not picky, dude. I'm fucking eating this bullshit or whatever. It sucked. Cobra Try better. Do
Shut the
better.
fuck up. People are like, go to bed, Cobra. I was like, if you don't want to watch Cobra this late in the evening, why don't you go to bed? Seriously, like everyone wants to sit here and be like, hey, Cobra, go to bed. And it's like, well, then why don't you go to bed if you don't want to watch me party this late on a weekend? Then why don't you go to bed? And better yet, get alive. You know what? Nope, get banned. Bye-bye. Like, oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and we're like desperate to troll Cobra. So it's like,
Yeah,
we're going to say a bunch of dumb.
The go to bed loop really got him. And like, we got to keep this in mind. I think everyone who wants to work at him when it's late at night, we gotta keep that in mind. Go to bed.
Shit. If I had my own Cobra's Cantina, it'd be the cleanest and healthiest bar to eat at. And the food would be exquisite. The food would be so clean that even Chef Gordon Ramsay would be like, bro, doesn't matter if takes pride in his cooking. Will your food come cooled off? No, because the food I have at the Cobra's Cantina
No, because the average person can eat food that's semi-warm, okay?
Cooked hot and fresh. And like, if you want to let it cool off before you eat it, that's on you, dude.
You want to sit in the bar for 12 hours and let that congeal to go right ahead, bud.
Heads up, Cobra. Sonic is hiring. Well, good for them. Up early for work. Yes, I am up early for work because YouTube is my job. Last time from Stand, I ordered two chili cheese.
That was the best thing. Best alt account. A tooth cannot have a YouTube channel, dude. Best alt account.
Dogs with beef franks, beef hot dogs. And I ordered like extra cheese, grilled onions, and bacon, and a little bit of the ranch on top. If you didn't watch my last live stream, then you don't even know. And I deleted that stream because of the loop people were trying to push me into. Like, y'all are disgusting. You sit there and you push Cobra into like his loops and like his mental disability and this and that. You know, like extra shredded cheese on top of the dog itself. Like a little bit of ranch on top for just a little bit of flavor. And they were perfect. What toppings? Grilled onions.
Didn't you block TNT? Because TNT is not blocked from here.
Bacon, extra cheese, a little bit of ranch. Hamburger sandwich, chili beef, cheese dogs, extra cheese, bacon, a little bit of grilled onions. You can get hidden from my channel. If you're going to talk shit about Ozzy Osbourne, then you can get hidden from my channel. That's what's black. Let my brain smoke.
Okay, I think that's all we really got for tonight, unfortunately. Dude, it's your fault you looped. It's all my fault. Jesus Christ. I don't know what else I can say about the Ozzy thing, honestly. He's gone. We're gonna hear about this till the end of time, unfortunately, guys. And can't leave us. I got it, dude. I'm gonna go see Clown at the N-Word Factory for her lunch. That picture is legendary. Absolutely. Shout out to whoever made that on the old Reddit. Got to give you where credit's due. But yeah, like I said, I can't. I don't know what to say about the Ozzy thing. R.I.P. The man is no longer in grave pain. Yeah, W chat. We had like 210 in the box. At some point, that's super dope. I'm Ozzy dying has raised my viewership YouTube, and that's pretty cool. It's not cool that Ozzy died, obviously, but again, I think that Josh is going to continue to spiral, and it can only get worse. I think this is the chapter of a new arc, and it's going to be like the full-on depression arc, right? Yeah, like Bongman said, everyone take care, dude. Tell your old relatives you love them, guys. Take bong rips for Ozzy. Pour one out, whatever it may be. Thank you everyone who was watching tonight. I know a lot of you like stayed the whole 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I very much appreciate that. Really quick before I get out of here, I want to say thank you to all the donators again. Big ups Mint, big ups Milkman, Rose Tea, ISO Electro. Good to see you again, brother. Jerry Blank, Nightman. We got Peepo. Sorry, I got to scroll down a little more. Kid Lars, Potato, Mr. Dry Skull, Mountain Big Sky, Scumbag Josh, and Prodcord. Thank you all so much. You're far too generous, far too kind to me. Like I said, everyone have like a good smoke out for Ozzy, drink a beer or something, and just like I don't know, get prepared for the meltdown. I think Kyle said it, but this meltdown's gonna be fucking generational. We're gonna be talking about it forever. As much as Josh will be talking about Ozzy's death for the end of time, we're also gonna be just talking about it forever. I'm gonna pull up an outro. Like I said, big ups to everyone watching. Big ups to all the donators. I'll be back. My door is not open. It's not my birthday. Okay. All right, dude. I don't have a pet goat. My fire alarm is not on. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up an outro, a song from our friend Dogfish. Honestly, a fitting song for right now. Again, I really appreciate everyone watching, everyone donating. Like I said, I'll be back when I can. Hopefully, when I do come back, we'll have some RIP Ozzy videos, a stream or something. If I'm able to, and if Josh goes live at any point during this week, I'll try to restream. Still going? Yeah, we're about to exit, unfortunately. Again, thank you again, everyone. I don't know what I'll say. I think don't call us all gooners, rat. I miss Ozzy already. Dude. All right. Circle protections. I'm out of here. Everyone have a good rest of your night.
When I saw you in Wyoming, I thought that God was joking. Losing your teeth and going bald now. If I was with the chick you're dating, I'd rather be masturbating. Getting so drunk until I fall down. His life is so shitty. Touch petardity. Make the white stuff come round. Said, can you do that again? He said, no, unless you're paying. She just laughed and walked away. He's a wizard, Casper. A bit drunk, a bit gay. Might have been born last night, but he wasn't born yesterday. He's a wizard, Casper. A bit drunk, a bit gay. Might have been born last night, but he wasn't born yesterday. He wasn't born yesterday. There's nothing to lose, not even the skin off his shoes. Losing your teeth and going bald now. He's a gay little wizard. He killed his fucking lizard. Getting so high until I fall down. He's a wizard Casper, a bit drunk, a bit gay. Might have been born last night, but he wasn't born yesterday. He's a wizard Casper, a bit drunk, a bit gay. Might have been born last night, but he wasn't born yesterday.